Hello, and welcome, bom dia, hindi alegria, to Lovers Enigma. I don't know much about the game other than the Kickstarter is launching today on the 25th. I don't know how long the Kickstarter is going, but the link is in the chat. The link will be in the description. All I know about the game on its own is that there are romanceable options, and you're trying to figure out how your husband died. I don't know if any of the guys are your husband or if they're all ghosts. I don't know. But we're gonna find out together. This is cute. I like this. Let's go with good old Mira. Ever since I was young, my mother's voice dictated my fate. Every word a reminder that my future was a tapestry woven from family obligations. Oh, yes. All right, here we go. The pinnacle of this was my arranged marriage to Kazuki. Hey? This is our arranged marriage? I mean, a budding journalist my mother had met at a coffee shop. Lucky for her, he was in his late 20s too and looking to settle down. Reluctance gnawed at me, but I accepted. More to quieten my mother's persistence than out of any real desire. Me, you can do a lot worse. A journalist? As a husband? Not bad. Love for Kazuki never blossomed. Aw. His friendship became a comforting presence. It's nice. His kindness a balm for my uncertain heart. Then, just weeks after our wedding, he died. Suicide, they said. But something about the way he died, the timing, felt wrong. Terribly wrong. Yet what can I do? I'm an actor in a play, stuck in a role I never chose. Every move and word feels scripted by someone else, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the part I'm supposed to play. It's been 40 minutes. All you hear is the relentless sound of your mother's voice. I hate this. I hate this. Mom, I really don't think I'm ready for this. Jesus, what an intro. Okay. Woo. Nonsense, dear. You're not getting any younger, and it's high time you moved on. Did my husband not just literally die? Calm down. Besides, Ryota seems like a young man. Like a nice young man. And he's been asking about you. I hate this. Please don't make me do this. I want to be happy. I know, but I still feel like something's missing. Like I haven't properly said goodbye. Oh, sweetheart. Always stuck in the past, aren't you? You need to stop dwelling on what's gone and start thinking about your future. Ryota could be a good opportunity for you. It's not just about Ryota. She doesn't know. Mom, there's something off about Kazuki's death. I can feel it. Here we go again with your wild theories. The police investigated, and they found nothing. Why won't you listen to me? There's something wrong. You need to accept reality, Mira, and stop living in a fantasy world. But what if there's more to it than what they found? What if Kazuki's death wasn't an accident? Enough. I am a minute in? Jesus, okay. I won't entertain your delusions anymore. You need to focus on being a proper wife and daughter, not chasing ghosts. First of all, technically speaking, I've already been a proper wife, and he died. So that's off the bucket list. I'm just saying. Yes, Mom, big. Hey, oh, that's fucking funny. Good. Now I'll talk to you later, and remember, keep yourself together. We can't have any more embarrassing incidents like last time. What happened last time? You sigh and stare at the phone for a moment before glancing around the room. Your gaze wanders over to the shrine in the corner, its eerie presence casting a shadow over the otherwise mundane surroundings. Oh, is pictures there? Maybe Mom's right. Maybe I'm just seeing things. How long ago was this? But I can't shake this feeling that something's not right. He's here. Stop talking. Huh? Stop talking, leave me alone? He's here? What do you mean? I can't hear myself think. You approach the shrine, a mixture of fear and determination coursing through your veins. I'll be As you reach out to touch his dead photo, a chill runs down your spine. It's fine, and you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Still live in our apartment? Well, it's hard, but oh, I think I would try moving out. I don't know. You don't have to walk me home every day. It's no big deal. Oh my god, this is the new one. But still, going out of your way like this, I know you said you're okay with the whole thing, with the whole still testing the waters kind of arrangement. But I can't help but feel bad about it. About dating? You hesitate for a moment, try not to sound too patronizing. Anyway, thank you. I should head back. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Ryota's expression is still as unchanging as ever. I said it's fine. It's not a bother, really. I'm just making sure you get home safely. Oh, well, in that case. Ryota's chuckle feels forced. As I look at him, I notice his smile doesn't reach his eyes. Great. So same time tomorrow? I feel like if I had to be part of this, I'd ask them why. Why do you need an arranged marriage? Like... Alright, thank you. Oh, you have a cross on around your neck. Ryota looks at you and gives you that same unreadable smile before waving goodbye. You can't help but feel a pang of guilt and uncertainty as you watch him walk away. He probably doesn't want to get too involved with me anyways. Also, this background? I kinda love this. I'm not gonna lie, it's creepy. Especially with the fucking music box music. Why are you dropping me off at home with the music box music sound? I know he's just trying to be nice, but he's better off with someone with less baggage. Especially with everything that happened with Kazuki. You sigh softly, feeling the weight of your own problems. Maybe I should talk to Mom about easing up on her matchmaking. As if she's gonna listen, just don't answer the phone. The free roaming section of the game begins now. The what? You can explore the town from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Oh? During this time, you'll have the chance to interact with the male leads scattered across the map, as well as engage in side interactions with various townsfolk. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was an option. However, it looks like the male leads already have something planned for you today, so enjoy your time exploring. What does that mean? Just don't stay out too late. You wouldn't want to make Mom angry. Do I live with her? No. Why does it... Where do I go? Where do I go? The temple? You see an individual try to enter the temple, but the shrine priest tries desperately to stop him. Best not to intrude. Okay. Clearly I have to go somewhere, but I don't know where. Have to go back? Lower district? Oh my god. Upper Street? What's at the upper street? Neighboring district, a cafe. Sweet shop. Why would I just want to go to an alley? I don't know about that. Okay, so I see a cafe and I see a convenience store. I'll go to the cafe first. As you walk home, you pass by a familiar cafe. Hi. The empty croissant wrapper that once contained the croissant from Yoko remains still tucked neatly inside your bag. For a moment, you consider going in to thank her. But seeing how busy the cafe is, you decide against it. Oh, this is my friend? Damn. Maybe you can come back tomorrow. Ah. Right. Okay, so there's something I'm missing. Sweet shop? It seems to be closed today. Maybe you should visit the old lady that runs this place tomorrow. She was always kind to you, and it's been a while since you've talked to her. Hmm. I mean, she said the love interest had something for me, but I don't know where. You want to enter the convenience store, but there are a group of drunkards blocking the way. They seem to be yelling at the clerk. It's best if you avoid them. Okay, so these are not the places. Police station? Huh? Sorry, miss. I'm on urgent case right now. Please leave your case details and information at the counter. We will contact you once we have a moment to spare. You know, I didn't think I was gonna. You go to the receptionist to write down your injuries around Kazuki's death before. Your inquiries around Kazuki's death before leaving. Hopefully, it'll contact you soon. What is with the alley? The alleyway looks dark and musty. What is that? Is that a cat? There's a strange cat here. Why? What's wrong with it? Pet it. Cute! Miyabi, how do I know that's its name? Affection with Miyabi increased. Oh! Okay. Strange office. This place seems shady. And there's faint music playing from beyond the door. Lower district? Where do I live? Wait, where do I live? Is this not my house? I don't know. Riverside Pharmacy? You've already visited them yesterday. Maybe it's best to visit them tomorrow instead. River. You avoid the river. It reminds you too much of Kazuki. Did Kazuki die in the river? Neighboring district? Wow! Cinema. The cinema is closed for today. There seems to be a notice on the door. We're currently closed for today and tomorrow to prepare for the first preview of the new movie. Not the cinema. The library is quiet. There's a book you can read about the city's past. It used to be under the feudal lord by the name of... The family was influential in the political sphere during the Meiji era, but the sudden death of the young master caused the family to fall into ruin. Some say his death was no accident, while others say there were supernatural things at play. Well, that's enough reading for today. It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. Where do I live? In here? You walk down the corridor to your apartment. I do live there. Okay. As you pass by your neighbor's unit, you hear a loud thud coming from the room inside, then a scuttle of footsteps shortly after. The door clicks open, and you see a familiar yet sporadic silhouette pop out from behind the door. You. Me? I love your outfit. Oh, you. Before you can say anything else, he cuts you off. Can you stop leaving your trash outside? And when you leave the house during the day, you're always so noisy. I'm sorry. I know you have nothing better to do, but some people have things to do, you know? Okay. He gives you that stupid look on his face, reminiscent of a certain 2008 anime. If someone looked at me with that face, I'd say so. Anyway. You want to yell at him and call him a stupid, naggy bitch, but you're an adult, and even though he's short and rude, he should be able to reason like one too. I'm also short and rude. I'm sorry, I'll try not to be too loud next time. You expect him to continue berating you, but his expression softens. It seems as though he was too expecting some sort of resistance from you. Are you blushing? Also, the music is good. Oh. Yeah, you'd better. Or what? Ren looks at you for a moment, a hint of defensiveness in his gaze, before reluctantly nodding his head and closing the door behind him. What a strange guy. I barely see him, and when I do, he lectures me. Whatever. Can't let some weirdo ruin my day. I mean... Oh, neighbor's door. You hear a sigh before it goes quiet again. Maybe you shouldn't try again. Alright, go home. You finally enter your apartment. A groan escapes from your lips as you're finally able to kick off your shoes and collapse, exhausted, on the couch. Why do I always have to deal with weirdos after a long day of work? Shut up, I'll hurt you. Shut up, stop talking. What the hell? Speaking of work, I can't deal with it anymore. There's too much going on. Everyone looks at me with that same pitiful yet annoyed expression. You're no better. Don't want your pity. They gossip about me behind my back, yet every time they see me, they offer some unnecessary advice. It'll be too easy if they just told me straight to my face that I'm weak. A burden. And Ryota, he's definitely not happy about this arrangement. I mean, can he not back out? I feel like he can back out. And Kazuki, his death. I just need to keep it together somehow, and then I'll be fine. I can't fall apart now, not yet. Not with everyone waiting for me to fall. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm weak. Maybe I deserve their looks, their gossip. Maybe I deserve all of it. No, not again. Kazuki? Kazuki? What do you mean, It's him. Please let it be him. No, that one's real. It's real or it's not. What is... No. Please, not again. Shit, it's happening again. What's happening again? Hello? Anyone home? Yes, coming. Oh, thank God. You rush over to the door, opening it frantically, in hopes of ignoring the strange noises coming from your apartment again. Hello, sorry for the noise. What? No, who is it? Hello. Hi. Hi. What are you? Who are you? Your eyes widen in surprise at this weirdo's sudden dramatic entrance, a mix of confusion and skepticism on your face. Is he a Buddhist monk or something? What is with the are those tattoos? Can I help you? Ah, the vibes from your home are not immaculate. I can already sense the bad spirits squirming around your abode. But no matter. I'm Saotome Haruki, exorcist extraordinaire at your service. Are you lying? You blink, taken aback by Haruki's grandiose introduction. You were shaken up before, but now you're just simply perplexed. Who the hell is this guy? Exorcist? Haruki pauses for a moment, seemingly as though analyzing you a bit, his face showing a momentary tinge of shock. Then he shakes his head, as if to shrug off the thought before continuing on with his introduction. Indeed, your esteemed mother has employed my services to assist with the spiritual disturbances plaguing this dwelling. I know you're full of shit, my mother doesn't care about me. Your skepticism grows as you eye Haruki warily. And you're sure you can handle it? Fear not, fair maiden. My reputation precedes me. While some may doubt my methods, I assure you, I possess genuine spiritual prowess. Doubt fills your mind, but at this point, is embracing a bit of spiritual fanfare really the worst idea you've had? Well, I suppose it can't hurt to give it a try. Haruki beams at you, his smile shrewd yet unreadable. Excellent. For your cooperation, we shall banish these troublesome spirits post-haste. Now, shall we begin? You hesitate, staring at the strange man once again. Alright, maybe letting some weirdo into your house isn't really the best idea. Actually, I appreciate your offer, but I think it might be better if you come back another time. I need some, time to prepare myself for your methods. Haruki's smile falters, but he nods, reluctantly accepting your request. I understand, dear client, though I must say, the spirits may not be so patient. But if it is your wish, I shall honor it. Until next time, then. No, see, if I had a choice, I would let him in. Because whatever the hell was happening just now, I don't want to deal with that alone. Just like that, The exorcist disappears as mysteriously as he had appeared. You close the door and turn back into your apartment, trying to steady your breath. As the silence settles, a sudden tremor courses through the room. The furniture rattles, and the unsettling croaking noise fills the air again, sending a shiver down your spine. Oh, you mean that noise is actually in the room with us? Yeah, no. Call back the exorcist. I thought it would be gone by now, but it's still happening. Gone where? No, what was it? I need to check my phone. What? Now? Leave shrine for Kazuki. Oh no, crap. I must have forgotten to leave the incense out for Kazuki. No, damn it. As you approach the shrine, it begins to shake violently. Kazuki's death photo slips off the altar. You race to the shrine, your heart pounding in your chest. What the heck is this? I'm sorry. The ghost is gonna gotcha me? Like, it's gonna get me? Like, okay. This is a slot machine. You need 3 matches to win, but if your sanity is high, you only need 2 to match. Press the spacebar to start playing or click on the lever. Oh dear lord. Oh, I need to match it myself. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm stupid. Is my sanity high? I don't know. I need one of these 2 then. Yay, we did it. Okay, so my sanity is high. Good. You manage to catch the photo just in time, clutching it tightly as you stare at it. Your heart still beating loudly in your chest. Surprised at your own reflexes, you gaze at the photos longingly, wondering if some divine intervention had guided your hand. Is it me? Am I the divine intervention? Oh boy. You take a deep breath, trying to collect your scattered thoughts. With trembling hands, you carefully place the photo back on the mantle. Stepping back, you let your eyes linger on the image, your heart heavy with a mix of confusion and longing. The room feels eerily quiet, the silence amplifying the turmoil in your mind. Oh, fuck. Kazuki? Shit. Did you kill your husband? Is this why he's mad at you? This is a lot of, like, haunting for him not to be mad at you. I'm losing it again. That's not good. I need to calm down. What did she tell me? What was it? The bathroom, yes. I have to get to the bathroom. What did who tell you? Normally, you would get actual help in order to keep yourself together. But that's not an option for you. At least not now. So this is the next best thing in keeping things under wraps. Oh my god. What? In this rhythm-based game, your goal is to match the beat by pressing the arrow keys at the right time. I'm going to die. Oh my god. I have no arrow keys! Arrow icons will appear on screen in sync with the music. Hit the corresponding arrow key just when it lines up with the target zone. The more accurately you hit the keys, the higher your score. Keep calm and steady your heartbeat, and remember, suppress it. Wait, hold on. Okay, I saved. Now playing, I want udon for dinner. Oh my god. Is this how I'm supposed to do it? No. Okay, am I supposed to do it with the arrow keys that I don't have? Yep. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm pressing like 2 different keys to try to make the fake arrow keys work. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm so fucking dead. Okay. 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 I see. I see. I'm so fucking screwed. Oh, we're fine? Oh my god. Okay, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm under control. I'm not. My head hurts. I should go to bed. Oh, this is my house. Bedroom. As you enter your bedroom, you fumble for the light switch in the dark. Your hand brushes against the sharp edge of your nightstand and you feel a sudden stinging pain that you hit your fucking hand in them. You pull your hand back quickly, but it's too late. A small, deep cut begins to bleed. What the heck do you have on your nightstand? Shit. You grab a nearby towel and wrap it around your hand, pressing deep into the cut, trying to stop the bleeding. What? Your vision blurs a little as you wince from the pain, but you swear you see a weird symbol form amidst the blood spatter. Boyfriends, husbands, exorcists, even this stupid apartment. Seriously, I wish Mom would stop meddling with my business and making me do all this for her. Just as you say that, your phone buzzes. From the glow on your screen, you read the words, 3 unread messages from Mom. Block her! I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. I can't deal with anything anymore. As you lie on the bed, your head swirls with the afterthoughts of the day. Mothers, ghosts, boyfriends, husbands. Duties, sins, choice, and more importantly, you. Do your choices matter? You can't help but worry about yourself. You can sense that things are changing, and no matter what you do, you can't stop it. You don't want to sleep just yet. There's so many things to do. But your eyes give out as you lay there on your bed. Sorry. Your thoughts are finally quieting down, and all you hear is the same resounding sound of drums. Oh, Jesus, this is how we're starting? I can head home from here. I'd rather not take up too much more of your time, Ryota. It's not a problem for me to escort you back. Oh well, it's just that I have to go get some stuff on the way home. Dinner and such. I won't insist then. Have a safe walk home. Ryota leaves, heading towards the cafe. Maybe he's just visiting Yoko before going home. Maybe he likes Yoko. Your heart rate was unusually high last night. What do I keep telling you? Keep yourself together, Mira. Just follow your routine and it will be okay. Just remember to do what I say. How the fuck do you know what my heart rate is like? What is wrong with you? Ugh, why can't she mind her own business? Do you have a Fitbit on or something, dude? Whatever. I still have other things I need to do. Gotta keep my sanity high. Get incense for Kazuki. Leave incense for Saoki. Do your daily routine. Visit the store. Visit Granny. Thank Yoko for croissant. Okay. Anyway, I should go get some offerings for Kazuki's shrine before going home. Thankfully, the temple is still open at this hour. Free roaming is now available again. You can explore the town from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay. Additionally, any interactions involving the main characters will automatically advance time by an hour. Plan your night carefully. Okay, so the temple. Ah! Why does it look like he's in trouble? As you approach the temple, you see Haruki being hastily escorted out by an irate monk. Seriously? Stop handing out your business cards to people trying to pray. This is a holy ground, not a business conference. Haruki, unperturbed by the monk's anger, tries to defend himself as he's pushed to the exit. Whoa, your boy on the grind for that bread. You get me? I'm an actual exorcist. I'm here to help. Oh my god. That's enough. We had to wait your antics. Leave before I call the police again. Jeez, I'm doing what's called marketing, alright? People need my help, and I'm not gonna stop spreading the word. Speak up. Excuse me, I can vouch for him. He's an actual exorcist. I'm actually one of his regulars. The monk turns to you, his brow furrowed in skepticism. If I'm a regular, that means he's not doing a good job because I have to keep going back, no? Young lady, you cannot be serious. This is clearly a con man. You need to be more cautious. People like him prey on the vulnerable. I understand your concern, but he has genuinely helped me. I wouldn't be defending him if he wasn't the real deal. The monk studies your expression, his stern look softening slightly as he considers your words. You honestly believe that? It's hard to believe anyone would find help from such a character. See, I told you, I'm a real exorcist. Just trying to help people, no scams here. He's totally scamming people. Give me a chance, and I promise I'll respect your holy grounds. No funny business, just good old The monk's sighs, clearly torn between his duty and your insistence. Ah! Press space or click on the lever. Alright. What are we going for? Cat. Ta-da! Yay, we did it! Alright, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. This time, but if I catch him causing trouble again, he's out for good. Thank you for understanding. Trust me, he's really helped me out for some bad spots. The monk nods reluctantly. Very well. I'll take your word for it. Just make sure he respects the sanctity of this place. Haruki grins widely, clearly pleased. Thanks for backing me up, Mira. You're the best. I owe you one. Anyway, dear client, what brings you to this sacred ground? Surely you didn't come just to witness my flair. I came to get some stuff for Kazuki. What a kind-hearted wife. How commendable. Though I must add a little note. Simply bringing gifts might not suffice to appease all spirits, especially those of the rather malevolent kind. Kazuki's not an evil spirit. That's where you come in. You flatter me, my dearest client. I shall do my best to navigate these intricate spiritual matters with the same flair and expertise you do, expertise you do believe I truly possess. Okay, there we go. Flair and finesse, huh? Sounds like you're selling yourself pretty hard. Well, one must advertise their talents. Besides, I believe that a little charm never hurts anyone, especially when it comes to dealing with the otherworldly. Think of it as an added bonus to my professional services. Okay. You're always so cheerful, Haruki. I really feel like I can relax when you're around. I'm just doing my part to lighten the mood. Exorcism would be such a gloomy business otherwise. But I must warn you, spirits can be quite tricky, you know? What's on his arms? They kind of look like circuit boards, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it's supposed to look like. The world of the supernatural is like an intricate dance sometimes. Even benign spirits have their own quirks and challenges. When I sensed at your home the other day, I didn't want to bring it up there and then, just in case you got scared. But whatever's in there, whatever is haunting your house is not a simple ghost. It's something that has been festering for years. Who wouldn't be afraid if you put it like that? Is it resentment? Ah, forgive my choice of words. What I meant to say is, there's something strange brewing spiritually in your home. But that's not something the strong and knowledgeable exorcist from the Saotome clan that is I can't handle. So please trust me. I'll help erase any evil that plagues your way. Anyway, I would love to stay and chat, but duty calls. Remember to contact me if anything happens. I'll be off. With a dramatic flourish of his coat, Haruki turns and heads down the temple steps, disappearing into the bustling streets. You watch him go, a mix of amusement and reassurance settling in. Despite his eccentricities, Haruki's presence feels undeniably comforting. Right, I had better go get Kazuki's incense while I'm here. Affection with Haruki increased. Oh? Okay. They? I want to see about that guy. You enter the cozy, dimly lit cafe and see Ryota and Yoko in a heated argument near the counter. Are they siblings? You're so stubborn, Ryota. Why do you always have to complicate things? I'm not complicating anything, Yoko. I'm just trying to help a friend. You know how much this means to her. Keep watch. Helping out a friend? By pretending to date her? You're just letting Madam manipulate you. It's not fair to anyone involved. Oh. Madam is not... This was my choice. This was my choice. I thought you understood that. I understand that you always put others before yourself. But what about what you want, Ryota? Have you ever thought about that? Is my mom pushing him to date me? He likes her. She's cute. Are you crazy? Of course I have, but what I want to do right now is to help someone important to me. Everything else is not as important. You can't keep sacrificing your own happiness for others. It's not healthy, and it's not fair to you. And what am I supposed to do, Yoko? Just abandon her? You know what? I can't do that. I'm not asking you to abandon her, I'm just telling you to think about the consequences. Think about how this is affecting everyone, including you. I have thought about it. I've already told you, I'm willing to deal with the consequences if it means she gets the help she needs. And what if the consequences are more than what you can handle? What then, Ryota? Ryota notices you and turns to leave the cafe, mortified and clearly frustrated, muttering under his breath. I can't deal with this right now. As he storms out, Yoko's gaze finally falls on you. Her unhappiness at being unable to follow Ryota outside is evident, but there's a trace of apology in her eyes. Hey, Ami-chan. Sorry, you had to see that. How can I help you? Ask about what happened. What was that about? You and Ryota seemed really upset. Yoko winces. I'm sorry I had to see that. He's just being difficult. It's just, I'm worried about Ryota and this whole situation. I know it's not entirely fair to blame you or him, but I can't help but feel like everyone's been forced into this awkward position because Madam's demands. You both deserve better than this, so I can't see why you're going along with it. My character is going along with it because they won't block their mother for some reason. Why are you calling my mother Madam? That's concerning. Why? I understand the position we're in. It's no big deal, really. Neither one of these is true. But this one seems to be like a, how do I say it? A confident answer? We're not going with that. It's no big deal, really. I don't mind it at all. And Ryota hasn't complained. Everything's fine, isn't it? Yoko frowns, her doubts more pronounced. I'm glad that you're staying positive. Don't get me wrong, but that doesn't reassure me at all. Ryota's taking on a lot here, and I worry that he might be spreading himself too thin. The situation isn't just about getting through it. You see that, right? It's about making sure everyone's well-being is taken into account. Yoko sighs deeply. Ryota always pretends he knows what he's doing. I can see through it. But you, Ame-chan, what do you really want out of all of this? I don't want to talk about it. I'm worried about it. I mean, both of these feel like they lead to interesting answers. I'm worried about it. You look away, troubled. I'm a little worried. We've known each other for so long, but he's so focused on this that I feel like I barely know him anymore. Yoko's eyes soften with understanding. I see. Do you trust him? Do you believe that he really knows how to handle everything that's going on? Her question hangs in the air, revealing her own worries about Ryota's well-being and the complexity of the situation. She waits for your response, perhaps hoping to know your true feelings and to reassure herself. No. You shake your head uneasily. No, not really. I'm struggling to see if he truly knows what he's doing. Yoko nods sympathetically, her expression open and understanding. I get it. It's scary when someone you care about keeps everything bottled up. Just remember, it's okay to feel this way and to seek clarity for yourself. I'm a little confused. I know him? Like a lot longer? Yoko sighs, looking troubled. I've been trying to get Ryota to open up about how he's feeling, but he just clams up. It's like trying to read a closed book. I really wish I knew what was going on in his head. Maybe I should talk to him myself. Yoko nods approvingly. That sounds like a good idea. Good luck finding him, though. If I have to guess, I'll say that he's headed towards the river. He tends to have solitary moments there, like he's the protagonist in some dramatic scene. That's where he goes to think things over. I hope you can reach him. Yoko looks like she's about to say something, but is quickly cut off by the sound of her coworker calling for her in the kitchen. She gives a small apologetic smile. Looks like I need to head back to work. I'm really sorry about this. I hope you can sort things out with Ryota. Remember, if you need anything, just let me know. I didn't thank her for the croissant. Fuck. It's really late. I better head home before mom gives me a mouthful. Or we go to the river. She can't give me a mouthful if I'm trying to interact with the guy she wants me to date, right? You're approaching the riverbank, the moonlight reflecting off the water. Ryota is sitting alone, looking deep in thought and visibly annoyed. Approach him. As you get closer, the click of your shoes alert Ryota to your presence. He turns to face you with an expression between irritation and surprise before quickly looking away. The soft glow of the streetlights cast shadows on his face, highlighting his tense demeanor. What are you doing here? Yoko sent me, but more importantly, I'm worried about you. You seemed really upset earlier. Is there anything I can do to help? You don't have to worry about me. He attempted to brush off your concern, but the strain in his voice is evident. You can tell he's struggling with something deeper. He just needs a little push. Okay, I see. Alright. Who are we going for? I want to go for the cat again. I'm not gonna lie. Cat. Ta-da! I care about you, Ryota. I want to help in any way I can. If you need to talk or just need someone to listen, I'm here for you. Ryota's shoulders relax slightly as he processes your words. He exhales slowly, his demeanor softening. Alright, thank you. It means a lot to know someone cares. Yoko cares! You just ran away! Anyway, as you stand by the river with Ryota, the tension between you two is palpable. He looks out at the flowing water, his jaw clenched in frustration. You know, it really bothers me that Yoko thinks I'm only going along with this whole fake dating thing to appease your mother. I mean, yes, I was happy that she trusted me to support you, but it's more than that. This is something that I want to do for you. Oh? I get that Yoko is worried, but sometimes it feels like she still thinks of me as a child. That she really thinks so little of me. Yoko does believe in you, Ryota. I do too. It's just that sometimes it's hard for people to see beyond their own fears. She wants what's best for you, and she's afraid of you getting hurt. I know she means well, but it's frustrating. I wish you could see that I'm not just doing this for show. It's hard for me to put my thoughts into words most of the time. I just wish you could trust me. I wish you could see that I'm not just doing this for show. I just wish you would trust me, and I wish she would see that I'm not just doing this for show. Do I know him? You don't have to carry this all alone. You say that you want me to trust. Ooh. Fuck. I like both of these answers. Okay. You say that you want me to trust. How do we do that? Where would this answer lead? Probably to talking about like having to talk more openly, and you don't have to carry this alone as kind of like a supporting thing. I don't know which one would be best. I think I'll pick this one. You say that you want me to trust you and for Yoko to respect your wishes, but we don't know what you're thinking. You haven't told us anything. Do you really believe in us at all? I never wanted you to doubt my trust in you, but it's too much right now. I'm really sorry. Anyways, I'm already pretty late and you were pretty tired today at work. You should get home soon. Do we work together? Oh, that explains why he walks me home. Yoko's really worried about you, you know? She's hoping you'll open up more. I don't have a choice. You should be able to understand this. The willingness to give up your own happiness for someone else's sake. You're unable to speak up. The weight of his words settling heavily. Ryota breaks the silence. I might not be able to attain happiness in this life, but I'm alright with it. What I have now is more than enough. What you have now is like a sham relationship, though. Ryota takes you home in silence, with the night air cool against your skin. Well, that wasn't on my to-do list. Oh, shit. Affection with Ryota. Oh, it decreased? I don't care. As you step into your apartment, a knock echoes through the door. A voice calls from the other side. Hello, is anyone home? What now? With a resigned sigh, you approach the door. When you open it, you're met with a woman standing there, her hands clasped together in a formal manner. Close the door. Close the door! Have you found salvation through Hiroshi no Kami? Salvation? What do you mean? Hiroshi no Kami, the Divine One, offers visions and guidance to those who see the truth. He is the light in the darkness, the savior of lost souls. You seem like someone searching for answers. Why not explore what he has to offer? Embracing his guidance might bring you the balance and peace you need to keep things in order. After all, in the midst of chaos, true balance is found through the light of the divine. Rejector. No thanks, I don't really want to. You try to close the door, but the cult member wedges her hand into the gap. I understand your reluctance, but Hiroshi no Kami's light is too important to ignore. This path offers salvation and purpose, and turning away now means missing out on a profound truth. I'm gonna stab you through the hand if you don't get your hand out of the doorframe. Please reconsider. Our door is always open, but time to accept his guidance is now. My door is not! Fuck. Cat. I appreciate your concern, but now's not a really good time. I'll definitely check it out again though. I understand it's not the best moment, but Hiroshi no Kami's guidance is essential. This opportunity to find balance and peace might not come again. Isn't your search for answers worth exploring? I'm really not interested right now. But think of the clarity and purpose you must gain. Just a brief visit could make a world of difference. I said no. I need to focus on other things at the moment. I see. Well, I'll respect your decision for now. Get the I'll come back with more information if you're still unsure. Thank you for at least considering it. Remember, our door is always open. The woman bows deeply, and with a final, lingering look, turns away, leaving you alone. Get out of here. Shrine. After a long day, you decide to visit Kazuki's shrine. Compared to the day before, it's still relatively neat. I should take care of him first. I hope this keeps you at peace for tonight once again. Maybe it's my imagination, but the air around the shrine feels a little colder, and a feeling of gratitude settles in my bone. You smile softly at the shrine. Do I put the incense? Good night, Kazuki. Tidy shrine. Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There, all better. Affection with Kazuki increased. Uh-huh? Huh? What? Affection with my dead husband? Leave. Affection with my dead husband? You're keeping it together pretty well, but there's no harm in making sure you're extra calm. Select music. Funky vibe. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh my god. Oh, because I'm not pressing the other button. Fuck. Well, I'm dead. Good job. You have hit 69% of the total notes. Nice. Very nice. Fucking kill me. Sanity increased. Fantastic. Huh? Weird. Ah, okay. Very nice. Giggity. Apparently. Going to bed. Fuck this place. You step inside and everything seems in place. The door clicks shut behind you. For a fleeting moment, peace settles in the air and your mind drifts back to the day. Whenever I'm with Haruki, his high energy makes me feel less tired and he's surprisingly fun to be around. Though I might be feeling the best, but at least I know that Ryota might understand this feeling too. And a soft, unexpected smile brushes your lips. Maybe things aren't so bad after all. Maybe not everything has to be difficult. But before the thought can settle, something stirs beneath your skin. Guilt, thick and alive, begins to bubble, crawling its way through your veins and towards your fingertips. Your hands tremble. You glance down. Was that a flicker? A slither beneath the surface? No, don't be under the bedsheet. What the? You're no better than your mother. You're really enjoying life, huh? You're fake bitch. Is this my ex-husband talking to me? How can you enjoy life when Kazuki's killer is still out there? You don't actually believe he committed suicide, do you? The accusation lingers, sinking its claws in. Your fingers find your nails and you begin to pick, anxiety bubbling up, choking your thoughts. No, you're already working on finding his killer, aren't you? Yet the doubts coil tighter. Are you making any progress? It whispers, persistent. Who gave you the right to smile, to feel any joy, when Kazuki is nothing more than ashes now? Your nails dig into your flesh, tearing at the guilt festering just beneath the surface. You claw at your skin, frantic, as if somehow you can scrape away the guilt, as if those phantom insects crawling beneath the surface will stop moving, will stop whispering. The scar on your hand throbs sharp, biting, and suddenly, the wounds open again, fresh blood dripping down your wrists. Your head pounds, a drumbeat of dread. A knock echoes from the door, soft but familiar. The cult again? You can hear that soft knock from the front door? That's crazy. Panic seizes you and you run to the bathroom, desperate to escape, to wash away the dread crawling up your spine. You splash cold water on your face, but as you glance in the mirror, something flickers behind you. A shadow, a presence. Ew! Your stomach twists violently. Bile rises and you hurl the day's lunch into the sink. Then, without warning, the light snaps off. Darkness engulfs the room, thick and suffocating. The only sound is the low, menacing hum of the ventilator and the running water, filling the void. And then footsteps. Oh my god! Someone is out the bathroom door. No, it's occupied. I'm busy throwing up. Stay outside. A voice calls out to you. Mom? No, it can't be. She's far away. Too far to be here. You shake the thought away, but the thumping grows louder, and cold dread seeps into your bones. The wound on your hand bleeds more, pain shooting up your arm. Bit redeems for these sound effects when... Aha! Kazuki? You whisper a prayer, barely audible. I'm sorry, please, I'll find your killer, I swear. Your phone buzzes in the dark, cutting through the tension. A notification flashes. It's from your mom. Remember to call if you need help. Does she know that I'm getting haunted? She keeps telling me to not live in the past. Does she fucking know? Your heart clenches, a bitter laugh slipping from your lips. Fuck that, I'm not calling that bitch. But then a colder thought cuts through the fear. Who are you calling? Haruki! Your hands tremble as you pull your phone out to call the only person you knew who could deal with this. He can deal with exorcism, right? Hello, dear client. Are those pesky spirits being restless again? Bitch, help me. Or perhaps they're moving things around your apartment? They're gonna move me around the apartment. Fear not, for my servers are always at your disposal. It's an answering machine! You were so taken aback by his presence and knowledge of your predicament that the rest of his bombastic greeting went right over your head. How did you... Anyway, oh, it's not an answering machine. You just speak like this, dude? Anyway, you're right. Things in my apartment were moved while I was at work. I swear my apartment was empty and no one was home. When I got back, everything was a mess and something felt off. I didn't know what it was, but it felt supernatural, perchance. Please just come over and help me. Of course, I'll be there shortly, my lady. I hate that. Why is this? Why is he an exorcist? He's funny. He's funny, and funny is good because everything is scary. Despite how odd he is, I can't help but feel reassured. The chill of the apartment sends shivers down your spine. And so, partially against your better judgment, you step out of your apartment to wait for Haruki to arrive. No! Oh, you're outside. Okay, I thought you were outside the bathroom. Good, run. Don't go there anymore. When the steady tapping of Haruki's shoes finally echoes down the hallway, the sun has already started setting. He waves at you before grasping the doorknob and opening the door with a flourish. After a brief moment, he pauses in the doorway, turns, and gives me a wide grin. My, this is quite the energetic spirit we have here. Of course, this will not be an issue to me. I would advise that you step back a bit, my lady. You immediately take Haruki's advice and take a few steps back. Haruki, almost in a strategically like fashion, places candles around my apartment. He then comes back to the doorway and prepares to chant. The very air of the room starts to feel charged as Haruki's voice takes on a melodic quality. Words that I have no understanding of flow like water from his lips. His hands trace intricate patterns through the air, the candles flickering wildly as the flames dance erratically in non-existent wind. She has zero clue. It doesn't take long for the room to fill with unsettling energy. A chill runs down your spine, as a cold draft rustles curtains, sending shivers across your skin. The melodic chanting is suddenly interrupted. Why is he coughing? Oh, shit. Haruki clutches at his chest, staggering. A faint trickle of blood escapes from the corners of his mouth. Each cough sends specks of blood splattering onto the floor. The room is filled with the sound of his labored breathing, and the eerie silence is only accompanied by the ticking of the clock. The flickering candles slowly calm as Haruki straightens slowly, wiping his mouth with the back of his hand only to unsuccessfully smear it instead. It's fine, just a particularly strong spirit. I'll manage. Though, something like this can't possibly stop the strongest exorcist around here. Of course not. Something as minute as this can't keep me down. With the strength of 1,000 suns and the wisdom of ancient sages, I shall vanquish any spirit that dares to disturb your peace. But a bit of added protection won't hurt. I picked this up from the temple today. It's not as strong as me, of course, but it does work. And even if it doesn't, it does add as a cute little addition to your bags. It's so cute! Haruki digs through his bag and pulls out a small Lucky Charm with a cute cat face on it. I want one. Ah, speaking of, since you want to redeem bits anyway, their Kickstarter is gonna be live soon. There's a link in the pinned message. Go look at that. Share with your friends that like horror visual novels. Please have it. Okay, thank you. It looks like you. Did you steal it? Do you think so? I guess my charm is rubbing off on these cute little cats. Oh, speaking of, I have to go look for the other cat. I have to go pet it. Yeah, it's got that same mischievous smile. Well, I do aim to bring a bit of cheer to even the most serious situations. Speaking of which, this little guy is said to ward off evil spirits. Keep it close, and it'll keep the negative energy at bay. I appreciate it. Hopefully, it'll be as effective as you are. Of course. Together we'll make sure your apartment stays spirit-free. And if you ever feel uneasy, just remember my charming face on the kitty. All his waving around leaves his sleeves pulled up, revealing tattoos on his arm that seem closer to carvings than ink. Oh, are they carvings? You can't help but steal a couple of glances at them, noticing beads of blood seeping along intricately carved symbols. Haruki notices the glances and sends a grin your way, eyes twinkling mischievously. These old things? They're my best kept secrets. People say they're a map to buried treasure, but I'm afraid it's just my way of keeping things interesting. You're bleeding, though. It's something to be worried about. What kind of exorcist would I be if I were afraid of a little blood? I'm fine. Besides, it hurts a lot more when I got them. What are they? You hand him a towel as you take a seat next to him. Still, though, it looks painful. You hesitate, thinking about whether or not to ask Haruki about them, but he senses your curiosity and speaks up anyway. They're protective wards so that I won't ever lose a battle with a spirit. But if you're so strong, why do you need them? There's no shame in relying on an extra layer of protection. Sometimes there are enemies you can't fight alone. And besides, they look pretty cool, don't they? As to the whole mysterious exorcist vibe. Like I walked straight out of an anime or something. Okay. You roll your eyes, smirking at his cheekiness, but your smile fades when you see Haruki wince in pain. He's still hurt. His wound is still bleeding, and there's a ghost in your house. Haruki, you know, behind all that cheeriness and grandiosity, it seems I don't know much about you. He pauses, his expression shifting as he searches for the right words before finally responding. It's nothing too interesting. Haruki's smile fades slightly, his eyes distant, as if he's sorting through unpleasant memories. Or perhaps he's still dealing with the pain. Well, I've always been spiritually gifted. It's been my thing for decades. It's the only thing I have. It might not seem like it, but I guess there's responsibility to it. Oh, and I like mackerel. Mackerel's alright, I suppose. Alright, it's the food of the gods. Haruki's expression shifts to something softer, but still genuine. I know it might be hard to trust someone like me, but if for some reason you do, thank you. I appreciate it. I promise I'll tell you everything someday. Maybe over some fried mackerel. He gives a soft chuckle at his playful remark as he turns to his usual demeanor. He adjusts his sleeves to conceal his tattoo once more. The little ritual I did should keep them quiet for a while, but watch out, this is one persistent spirit. You nod gratefully, feeling a sense of relief, mixed with concern for Haruki's well-being. Thank you, Haruki. Please take care of yourself. He acknowledges your words with a nod, his eyes reflecting a flicker of gratitude amidst the weariness. Always, my dear client. Until next time. Haruki trots back down the hallway, giving one last wave as you close your door. Ooh! Sanity increased. Affection with Haruki increased. Can I go sleep now? As you drift into sleep, fragments of another life flicker through your mind. Faces and voices swirl around you, familiar yet distant, leaving an unsettling sense of deja vu. There's a leader's presence, a protector's shadow, a friend's warmth, a wanderer's wisdom, and a companion loyalty all tangled in memories you can't quite grasp. You want to make sense of it, but wariness pulls you deeper, into a void-filled slumber, where the past whispers but never fully reveals itself. Dig deeper. You feel your heart wrench as memories of the past continue to swirl in your brain. You hear the same familiar knockings, but this time they feel different. Not teeming with the same malicious intent brewing in your apartment, but with an air of protectiveness, warmth even. Love? Someone loved you very much. He cared about you in the past, when you were chased out of your village. He took you in. Yes, him. He had everything. A mansion, servants, and power. Unlike the people at your village, he wasn't afraid of you, even though you brought endless calamities. He was potential. He saw strength and he saw kindness. Despite everything, you were the calm in his life. Until. Dig deeper? Until the calamity. Yes, you ruined everything. You had someone who loved you, but you couldn't help it. You had to ruin it all, didn't you? You had people who cared, yet that wasn't enough. You had to destroy everything. A persistent ache gnaws at your temple as you toss and turn in bed. When you finally drift off, you find yourself trapped in a state between waking and dreaming, with the oppressive weight of sleep paralysis spinning you down. All around you, the shadows dance and morph into haunting figures. Muffled voices, distant and unintelligible, echo in your ears as they scream your name. You see the people who loved you melt into a horrifying mass of flesh and blood. You try to scream, to move, but your body disobeys your desperate commands. Just when you think you can't take any more, the darkness recedes. You wake up drenched in sweat and trembling, the nightmare's clinging remnants leaving you shaken and exhausted. Oh! Sanity decreased. Okay! That was a lot of decrease. After work, as you're stepping off the train with Ryota, your phone suddenly rings. Seeing that it's an unknown number, you excuse yourself and set aside to answer, leaving Ryota to wait for you curiously. Hello, this is Offer Watanabe. I'm calling to discuss Kazuki's case. Yes, what is it? Have you found something? Was it... Did you find his body? His body's missing? Actually, we didn't find anything. We've been thoroughly investigating the matter, and the evidence all points to a tragic suicide. We believe it's time to close the case. I understand this is difficult, but continuing to push won't change the outcome. You can't be serious. There are too many unanswered questions. I know there's more to it. Kazuki wouldn't just end his life like that. His body wasn't even found, and that suicide note was clearly fake. Again, I sympathize with your situation, but all the evidence supports our conclusion. We will not reopen the case unless we receive concrete proof that someone else was involved. No, I can't accept that. Kazuki deserves better than this. I deserve closure too. Look, I understand that you're grieving, but if you continue to pursue this, you could face legal repercussions for obstructing the police. I'm advising you to let it go. How am I obstructing the police if there's no investigation? Are you just going to leave? We don't have the manpower or resources to waste on a closed case. I'm very sorry. I hope that you're able to find peace soon. I'm gonna find pieces of you. And with that, the line goes silent. You angrily close your phone. Your reflection stares back at you helplessly from the darkened screen, as if begging you to do something to fix this. An overwhelming urge to scream wells up in your chest. I'm sorry about that. His voice surprises all the rage out of you. In your agitation, you had forgotten that he was still there, watching the whole debacle unfold. You turn around, mortified. Sorry about that. It's just the police again. You must have guessed. They've given up on Kazuki's case. I'm really sorry that this is happening after all the work you've put into this. I don't know what I can do to help, but if there's anything at all. Oh, no, it's okay. This is my burden to bear. I can share it with you if you let me. Even so, it's not good to fret over the past. Your mother's right about that. Not her again. I know you really look up to her, but she's not exactly the best person to listen to, especially with how stubborn she is about her ideals. The way she believes how everything can be overcome if you just put your mind to it. But sometimes hard work just isn't enough. I know how headstrong your mother can be, but that mindset did help me and Yoko out of everything. Oh, are they siblings? You vaguely recall how your mom was there for Ryota and Yoko back in school. She helped them to escape their abusive home, always listening and supporting them as their teacher. But she's abusing you, so what? It's a memory that sticks with you, especially when you think about how different things were for you. She means well, and she cares about you. Does she now? The words come out tense and bitter. You can't help but feel angry at your mom for pressuring you even in her absence, and Ryota even though he doesn't know any better, and at yourself. Ryota senses a change in tension and clears his throat. Today's been a long day. Should we grab some food before I take you home? Yoko has been going on about this new pastry at the cafe. We should give it a try. You hesitate, unsure of whether to accept his offer. On one hand, you're annoyed at this blind admiration to your mom, but on the other hand, you know he's not doing it on purpose. Fine. Only because I forgot to feed her yesterday. I didn't go to the convenience store. Alright, I'm a bit hungry, so let's go. Ryota smiles warmly at you, his concern momentarily fading. Alright, let's go. Yeah! I get to see Yoka. Oh, Ame-chan, are you here to see me? I am. And you're here too, I guess. Are you 12? You're always so sensitive, Ryo. Anyway, how can I help you guys? Oh, I just came here to talk to you. You're so cute. You don't have to butter me up to get pastries. I always save some for you in case you drop by after work. You know, I'm not here for that. That's just a bonus. The real treat is talking with you. Thank you, Ame-chan. Your sweetness is wasted on someone like my brother. Seriously, I'm right here, guys. We're only joking around, and besides, it's not like you guys are actually dating, right? Here, this is for you. Yoko hands you a golden and flaky croissant. Enjoy. You're never that nice to me. You're her brother. She's not supposed to be nice to you. Because you don't deserve it, but Ame-chan does. Anyway, we've just gotten some new pastries that are to die for. What will it be? Oh, Mont Blanc and Claire, chocolate crab. Sounds great. I'll take that one over there. Ah, very nice. Ah, chocolate crepes, thin and golden, filled with gooey chocolate. Add a drizzle of syrup and whipped cream, and it's dessert heaven. And what about you, Ria? Just a coffee for me, thanks. Are you serious? Alright, come right up. You two go find a seat and relax. As you find a cozy corner to sit in, you can't help but notice the warmth in the cafe. A stark contrast to the cold conversation with the police officer. Ryota's attempt to lighten the mood doesn't go unnoticed, and you start to feel a bit of the day's stress melt away. Shortly, you see Yoko bring over the pastries and coffee with a cheerful smile. Here you go. Enjoy. Thanks, Yoko. This looks delicious. Anytime, Ame-chan. Just remember, you're always welcome here. You take a bit of the pastry, and for a moment, everything feels a little bit better. Actually, I just needed to get out of the house for a bit. So did you two make up? Actually, I just need to get out of the house for a bit. It's been a rough day. Work's been stressful, my mom's been on my case, and Kazuki, it's all just a lot. And with everything that's happened, especially last month. Abruptly, you realize that you're rambling about your troubles. You immediately clamp your hands over your mouth and look up at the siblings, hoping that they haven't been too put off by your negativity. Ah, that's okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay? You're already doing a good job handling everything, especially with what's going on. I know what I said earlier about your mother's mindset, but it's also about your own strength. You're doing great. Thank you. You can always rely on us, you know? We're always cheering you on. Ryota nods in agreement. You feel supported. Despite everything, you are loved. You spend the rest of the night with them, talking about mundane things as you enjoy your dessert. Maybe you'll be alright. Not in the long run, but just for tonight. Eventually, the cafe closes and you part ways with Ryota and Yoko, feeling a bit lighter than before. The walk home is quiet. The night air cools against your skin. As you step into your apartment, the weight of the day's stress seems to settle back in, but the warmth from your night out lingers. Another exhausting day of work is finally over. I hope tomorrow won't be as bad as today. Just as you're about to close the door, you feel a pressure on the other side. A foot wedges between the door and the frame, stopping you from shutting it completely. Oh my god! Hello, miss? Not this again. Although reluctant, you didn't have much of a choice but to reopen the door. Yes, how can I help? You trail off as you count a group of 4 men standing outside the apartment. They don't look particularly friendly. There's something unnerving about them. Apologies for the late visit. I believe your mother has mentioned that you've been experiencing spiritual issues. Can this woman have a hobby and leave me the fuck alone? You shake your head. My mother? What are you talking about? I think you've got the wrong person. I'm not sure who you... You might not have noticed it, but Hiroshi no Kami's influence has already touched your life in ways you don't yet understand. We understand that this must be overwhelming, but Hiroshi no Kami sees things in you that you may not even realize. His guidance has already found its way into your life. I don't understand. What do you mean? You try to shake the confusion out of your mind, but the mention of this Hiroshi no Kami fills you with unease. He chooses his followers carefully. Those who seek answers, those who are lost, those who are searching for something greater. Right now, I'm going to search for a goddamn bat. And you, miss, have already begun your path without realizing it. Hiroshi no Kami offers peace, clarity, and understanding. His light can guide you through the darkness and alleviate the spiritual issues that you have. All you have to do is let him in. No! You take a cautious step back, trying to shut the door again, but you can feel their presence looming. The cultists hesitate, their eyes scanning you like they're deciding what to do next. The man who spoke earlier steps forward, his gaze focused and intense. Miss, we understand our arrival is sudden, but this path we offer isn't one you should turn away from. Hiroshi no Kami's light is already in your life. It has touched you in your dreams, and it can give you more than you could ever imagine. Huh? You tense up. It's not like last time. There's a force behind his word that make you feel trapped. I don't know what you mean. I've had weird dreams, sure, but it doesn't mean I need your guidance. I'm fine on my own. Another cultist firmly pushes a little closer to the door. That's where you're wrong, miss. You've been searching for something, haven't you? You don't even realize it yet, but Hiroshi no Kami sees your struggles, your doubts. The light he offers can give you the peace you're craving, the answers you've always needed, but only if you accept him into your heart. I was joking about the rapture bit at the start of the stream. What the hell? Another cultist steps closer to you. Hiroshi no Kami can see your fear, your uncertainty. You're standing at the threshold of something far greater than yourself. We are offering you the key to unlock your potential, but you have to choose to step forward. Don't let fear keep you from the truth. You feel your stomach tighten, the pressure of their words hang in the air like a heavy weight. I don't need anything from you. I'm fine. Just. No, you're not fine. You're hiding from the truth. It's obvious. You've been running from your own destiny, from the path that Hiroshi no Kami has set for you. But his light is unwavering. His purpose is inevitable. I'm not interested in this cameo of yours, okay? I want you to leave me alone. Listen to yourself. You can feel it, can't you? The restlessness inside you. You're making me restless! Hiroshi no Kami will calm that storm. All he asks is that you open your heart, trust in him, and allow him to guide you. You know that deep down, you won't find peace until you accept him. You feel a cold chill running down your spine. This isn't just a request anymore. It's an ultimatum, and you start to realize that the more you resist, the more they're going to push. Miss, please, you don't know what you're turning away. Hiroshi no Kami offers you everything you've ever wanted. Purpose, clarity, belonging. Can't you see? The truth is right in front of you. Your mom's trying to get you into a cult. Which means the other guy is probably helping. Absolutely not. Stop fighting it. Let him in. You'll find peace. You'll find strength. Just open your heart to him. Feeling the weight of their words press on you, anxiety starts bubbling up. You don't understand. I don't want this. I don't want your salvation, your kami, or whatever it is that you're offering. Just leave me alone. A look of disappointment flickers in his eyes before he exhales, almost sorrowfully. We were hoping you would come to this on your own, miss. We wanted to offer you guidance, not force you. But it seems you're still not ready. We will be back. Hiroshi no Kami's light will reach you eventually. Everyone finds their way to him in time, but you will have to face him, whether you're ready or not. Get out of here. The cultists begin to step away, one by one, but their eyes linger on you, almost as if they can see something you can't. The weight of their gaze lingers long after they disappear down the hallway. You close the door, your heart pounding, panting, feeling the strain of the encounter. They want to accept their kami and you aren't giving up this easily. You're going to keep coming back to push me to their side. However, before you can crash onto the couch as you usually do, you see her. An all too familiar presence, seated with a rigid stillness that sharpens as she looks up, disappointment carved into her expression. Does she have a key to your house? Why are you doing this to me? Get the fuck out. Do you know who called me today? The police. Again. And why? Because of you. Prying into the Kazuki's body death again. Kazuki boy's death again. How many times must I tell you? This curiosity will be your ruin. Mom, please. I don't need. This isn't about what you need. It's not offering help. I'm telling you what has to be done. Everything you're missing. I've already laid out the answer for you. I'm giving you solutions, but you're the one that's not willing to change. It's you that's the problem. Ryota, the exorcist. Mom, I'm trying. I really am. But trying? By pushing away the people I sent your way? Imagine my shame, knowing you treated those with wisdom and respect like common intruders. You were the one who sent those weird religious people to my house. Mom, they're complete strangers. Weird. Watch your tongue. Oh. They've grasped truths you'll never understand, and you turn them away. You are unwilling to change. Mom, I don't need them. They can help you find peace if you let them. If you let me help you. Her gaze pierces through you, and then a calculated shift. Her voice softens to a deceptive murmur that chills your skin like the calm before a storm. You wouldn't have to bear these burdens if you just listened. All I want is what's best for you. Get the fuck out of here. The room feels as if it's closing in, shrinking with every word that slips from her mouth. She is the ghost. She is the thing haunting this place. Her voice relentless and insistent, sinking into your like a weight pressing from every side. It's too much. Your sanity slowly slipping. Uh-oh. Your heart slowly pounding against the pressure building in your chest. The constant urge for you to give in, to surrender, if only to quiet her voice. Uh-uh. I can't take this. I don't know what to do. Your mind reels, clouded by anxiety as her words echo around you. The pounding in your chest grows stronger, threatening to overtake your last bit of composure. And despite your visible displeasure, your mother keeps speaking, her voice a constant assault against your thoughts. You almost break down as your mother's words ring in the background. There you go again. Are you going to say something or just sit there? You don't want me to say what I'm going to say because you're going to fucking end up through that window. She waits, her gaze piercing, expecting you to respond. What are you trying to pull? Don't just stare blankly at me. Her face hardens, her gaze latching onto you, expectant, demanding more. Your grip falters, nearly slipping entirely when suddenly, a voice soft and unfamiliar echoes in your mind, cutting through the clamor. You don't have to do this alone. Your eyes gaze over to the phone in your hand. You don't have to deal with her ramblings alone. Yes, you can always get help. I'll have to call someone. But Ryota's nowhere nearby, and Haruki, who knows where he is right now. Ren could be an option, but he's hardly the type to calm things down. If no one's going to get here right away, then I'll have to keep her distracted until they do. But who should I call? I feel like Ryota's in on this. Now, I'm calling Haruki. Ah! Oh my god. I suck at this so fucking bad. Ay, coño, mi mama. God. I suck! After several more rounds of her scathing words, you feel your resolve wavering. The suffocating silence following each of her accusations pressed down on you, urging you to respond, to appease her, anything to relieve the tension mounting in the room. Your thumbs hover over your contacts, finally landing on that familiar name. Haruki. Should you really call him? You're not sure what he'd do, but if your mother believes in him enough to hire him, it's worth a shot. You quickly type out a message and hit send, your heart racing as you wait for a response. Oh, that's true. She also hired him. Fuck, I forgot. So the only one she probably doesn't have a hand in is Ren. But I haven't interacted with him other than getting pulled off by him. And I don't feel like getting pulled off by two people at the same time. Haruki, I really need you to come over. It's my mother, and I can't seem to get through to her. Maybe you could help? Just as you're about to set your phone down, your mother's sharp voice slices through the air. I'm speaking to you, and you're using your phone in front of me. How dare you? You hesitate, caught between frustration and a desire to keep the peace, but the bitterness slips out before you can think better of it. I'm texting the exorcist you hired. Perhaps he can do something about all the religious nonsense you're always spouting. Her expression shifts, disbelief morphing into indignation as her eyebrows arch. You're bringing him up now? This isn't about him. This is about you and your unwillingness to accept the solutions I've provided. You take a deep breath, the rising tide of anger in her voice only fueling your resolve. Well, I am. I'm utilizing one of them. You provide the solution, after all. Her face reddens as her frustration mounts, her voice a mix of anger and exasperation. Don't get mouthy with me. This isn't about him, or your so-called supernatural problems. You take a deep breath, trying to maintain your composure as you lock eyes with her. Mom, please, just hear him out. He might have some insight that could actually help us. You hired him for a reason, so let him do his job. Fine. You want to drag an outsider into this? So be it. But don't think for a second that this absolves you of your responsibilities. Get the fuck out of here. You feel a moment of relief wash over you, but it's quickly overshadowed by the rising tension in the room. You return your attention to your phone just as Haruki's cheerful text appears. Absolutely, dear client, I will bring my expertise to the rescue. Even if my interpersonal skills are about as polished as a rusty doorknob, I promise I'll give it my all for you. Just hold tight. I'll be there faster than you can say mommy issues. Okay. Oh my god, this might be a bad idea. His jovial tone makes you smile despite the tension, and for a moment, you feel a flicker of hope as you picture him bounding through the door with that trademark exuberance. The air thickens with tension as your mother processes your reply, and you feel a spark of defiance brewing within you. Now you just need to keep calm until he arrives. Maybe one more song. Fuck this fucking thing! Tearing! Ugh. Oh my god. Well, that's a lot better than I have been doing. Impressive. You've hit 94% of the total notes. Wow. Really? God. Alright. Ah, I got sanity back. Nice. You managed to calm yourself down, your heartbeat finally steadying. Your mom's words still rattle you, but you remain calm. Calm enough to hold your tongue. Each minute stretches, her harsh words chipping away at the last remnants of your patience. Just when you begin to doubt he'll show up, there's a knock at the door. Ta-da! The doorknob rattle seems to be rattling a bit. I can't open this. Hold on. The doorknob slowly turns. Ta-da! It's me, Haruki. Ah, my apologies. I thought I'd, well, glide right in. Seems the door was outsmarting me. Oh dear, the negative energy in here. I don't remember it being quite this intense last time. You, finally. I hired you based on the recommendation of someone I hold in high regard, but your lack of results is starting to make me question your competence. Look at my daughter. She's as disobedient, as stubborn, and as hysterical as the day I first brought you here. Aren't you supposed to? Before she can launch into a full tirade, Haruki raises a finger to close to his lips, shaking his head with a slight, knowing smile. His eyes are firm. Hold it together. To your surprise, she pauses, taken aback. She presses her lips together, clearly not used to being interrupted so directly. With respect, ma'am, your daughter isn't the problem here, and even if she were, my qualifications don't exactly include a psychology degree. But I do happen to be well versed in all things spiritual, which is exactly why you hired me. He straightens, his voice calm yet commanding. As I see it, there's a flow of negative energy re-entering the space. I applied a spiritual bandage of sort, but you know, even the best bandages is only as strong as adhesive it's given. Just get to the point already. What I mean is this, negative energy has a way of seeping back in. I can perform as many rituals as you like, but wouldn't support from the host. What I don't do won't have a lasting effect. Are you saying I'm not supporting my own daughter enough? That this is my doing? Yes! Ah, no! I did too soon. I think what he's trying to say is that, with just a little bit of support or understanding, things can be a lot better. You manage to center yourself, holding on to the calm Haruki's presence brings. Your mother's words still sting, but you let them wash over you, keeping your expression steady. She huffs, watching you closely, clearly waiting for a reaction. Well, at least you seem capable of keeping your composure when someone else is around. Hmm? Haruki picks up on the shift, flashing you an encouraging smile. Exactly. Calm in the face of adversity, nothing shows inner strength better than that. You're the adversity, bitch. For a moment, your mother is taken aback, her brow knitting as she searches for something else to criticize. With just a bit more support, I think my work can do its magic, and we can all put this little episode behind us. He gives her a confident grin, and for a split second, you catch her falter. And what exactly do you suggest? I'd advise you to let us handle it, offering as much support as you can from afar, of course. What? So you're saying I can't be involved at all? No, get out! Not at all. I'm only suggesting that your involvement be non physical, or perhaps non emotional. You're welcome to stay informed, but I'd advise against inputting too much. It could intervene with the process. Your mother's expression hardens as she looks at him with sheer disbelief, ready to object. But Haruki's gaze sharpens, his voice dropping low and steady, so quietly that you almost miss it. The elders have vouched for me. Let me do my job. Fine, but don't think I'll just sit back in silence. This is my daughter, and I'll speak up if I need to. Fuck out of here! I don't want you here! Also, who the fuck are you working for? The serious glint in Haruki's eyes fades as he beams his usual grin. Absolutely. Your input is very, very important. The hell it is. You can see her bristle, her lips twitching as if ready to argue, but she holds back. With one last glare, she snatches her purse and mutters bitterly, You'll regret this. As she leaves, Haruki turns to you, tilting his head with an amused glint in his eyes. Well, I'd consider this case closed. You sigh, shaking your head. She won't let this go so easily, you know. She'll definitely come back. I think I gave her enough to consider. She'll probably hold back, at least a little. About that, what was all that talk of elders? Don't tell me you're part of some kind of religious sect too. He flashes you a playful, almost innocent look as he turns slightly away. Well, every mysterious and charming entity, such as myself, needs a secret backstory. You pause, feeling a flicker of curiosity along with a touch of wariness. There's so much about Haruki that remains a mystery. So many pieces you aren't sure you're ready to uncover. But before you can even form the words, he turns, sensing your unspoken question. I know it must be hard to trust me when there's so much I can't explain. Someday I'll tell you everything. But for now, I just hope we've done enough for you to trust me, just a little bit. Please. His voice softens and something unreadable flickers in his gaze. A depth he rarely lets slip. Just as you open your mouth to respond, he turns away, his shoulders drawing in slightly, as if shielding himself from whatever you might say. You recognize the gesture all too well. It's the same way you guard yourself, bracing against answers that might cut too close, holding your breath for what you may never say. And in that shared unspoken moment, you wonder if he knows how much of himself he's revealed without a single word. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. I may not be the best at dealing with anything outside my spiritual duties, but for you, I try anything to make things easier. Are you saying that as someone my mother hired, or as someone who cares? He gives you a sad, knowing smile, followed by his usually cheeky wink, but there's a warmth behind it that feels different this time. Hopefully, today's proof is enough. You'll never have to face this alone, not if I can help it. As he finishes, a soft chime from one of his trinket echoes in the air. A gentle, lingering sound that cuts through the tension and leaves a calm in its wake. Did that trinket just make a noise on its own? In that moment, something shifts, a quiet realization settling within you. Haruki is strange, loud, and showy. No doubt about that, but he's also kind, and in his kindness, you sense a hidden fear, a vulnerability he tries hard to mask. Perhaps in ways you hadn't noticed before, you and Haruki are more alike than you realize. I say the same to you. I only wish I could help you too. Haruki pauses, clearly caught off guard by your warmth. A small smile curves his lips before he slips back into his usual playful charm. Ah, my dear client, your very presence is a soothing oasis in the desert of my life. With that, Haruki launches into another of his flamboyant monologues, every word layered in theatrics. After a few more light-hearted lines, he bids you farewell, with an exaggerated bow, leaving you to wonder which Haruki lingers in your mind. The bold, larger-than-life gesture, or the rare, gentle presence that emerges when his guard slips. I got sanity. I got affection. Not infection. Affection. Jesus. Mm. Ooh. Huh? Who is that? Oh, Ren works at the convenience store. Okay. Okay. How do I go back? Okay. Gifts. Cute. History? Oh. Ignore. Ooh. Quit. Oh, shit. Oops. Oh, that didn't save a goddamn thing, did it? Oh, fuck. Contents? Do not disturb. Unavailable. Blessed every day. Ugh. Before his passing, he was a journalist who my mom met at a coffee shop. He was an important friend. He also is someone that my mother met. Fucking... I don't care. 50. Oh, okay, I see. Well. Guys at a shrine. Kazuki. The air around the shrine feels oddly... Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There, I'll clean up. Perhaps some incense from the temple would help you feel better, but I'll have to get it for you next time, okay, Kazuki? I really wish I could, but it's late. Hmm? Oh, get incense for... I see, okay. It was added to it. Okay, cool. Window? What was that? Do you see that child? Did you see that child? The window remains closed. Here you are safe in the comforts of your own home. You glance out the window, something you wouldn't normally do, but tonight for some reason you feel compelled to. Instead, you see a child crouching in the corner, unmoving. No explanation, no reason, just there. Now that's a strange sight. In true classic horror movie fashion, do you open the window to check if he's okay, just in case it's a neglected child? Or do you pretend you saw nothing and go on with your night? I saved. Monka asked that was something, alright? Listen. Zamzam, are you in the chat? Zamzam, hold my hand. Zamzam, we're opening the window. Hold my hand. I am. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Nah, what you mean, nah? You're on your own. You're here with me. I regret it. You slowly open the window whilst calling out to the child. Hello, child. Hey, kid. Monkas. It's late. You should head home soon. Please let me in. Let me in. It's so cold out here. Please. What the... And just like that, whatever was outside the window is gone. The spot where it had just been moments ago is now empty, swallowed by night. No footsteps in the frost, no shadow in the dim glow of the streetlights, just silence. Clipped? Fuck you. Fuck you and your clip. You're keeping it together pretty well, but there's no harm in making sure you're extra calm. Select music. Smog! Oh, that's new. That's new. Meltdown. Meltdown feels on brand. Normal. Oh shit. Is it like okay. Dude, that's like a lot. That was a lot more than I thought it would be. It's been clipped and added to your featured list. How dare you? Well, it's still more than 50%. So, how much sanity do I get? Hmm? For your daily routine. Oh. Oh my god. Bedroom. Wait. You were supposed to hold my hand, damn it. You did not hold my hand through it. Alright. This builds character for you. Damn it. Ugh. You finally enter your bedroom and switch off the lights, but they flicker and sputter before finally surrendering to darkness. Oh! Slipping beneath the covers, you hear the quiet hum of the pipes, the low rush of cars on the street, and the unusual footsteps of neighbors from above. But tonight, the footsteps multiply, a growing thump that becomes heavier, faster. You start to wonder if it's something else. With a glance, you place your phone nearby, fingers itching for a quick call if needed, but eventually sleep overtakes you. This is your husband? This is your ex? In the depths of that night, you dream of Kazuki. Fuck Kazuki! In a dim, hazy scene, he talks about his fascination with collecting insects, each word faint as a breath. The images, though, grow clearer. Beetles, cockroaches, or is it something different? Something sinister. Its body sneaking around the room like a creature just beyond your reach. A centipede? You search almost desperately, trying to find its name, but it slips away, elusive, lost in the fog of your dream. Mama. It seems as though the tapestry is finally unraveling itself. The key players have already made their first move. Though some have moved quicker than expected, others still hesitate as if time waits for them. I wonder what your next move will be, my dear princess. It claws the life from death within. Survival's call, a twisted creed. The ancient curse we're born to feed. Oh, am I actually descendant of the cult? Oh no. Click to continue. Day 4? Day 4? Only 4 days in? I hate this chick's life. Oh my god. Can't do this. Fine. You wake up to the familiar buzz of your phone. A few messages from your mom light up the screen. The first one featuring a painfully outdated gif of balloons and glitter text. Is it your birthday? Oh my god. Ugh. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Mira. I'll be dropping off a cake later. Make sure you finish it, but tonight, or it'll go stale. Have a good day. Don't drop off shit at my house. Go away. Ah, yes, a classic from your mother. Equal parts affection and command. It almost slips your mind. It's your birthday today. You're turning 30. The number seems to glitch in your mind, like a censored secret the universe refuses to acknowledge. Or maybe you're just repressing it. Maybe this year your birthday wish will actually come true. Maybe your mom will finally listen to you, hear you out, let you breathe without the constant pressure of her expectations. No. There's no fixing her. Remove her. Maybe today will actually be a good birthday. Maybe. Just kidding. You already know how it's going to end. Oh well, no point dwelling on it now. You'll deal with all that after work. Oh wow, we get to go to the job. Okay. Hey Mira, happy birthday. You're getting pretty old, huh? Huh. Yeah. Well, I heard from Tanaka-san that it's your birthday. Must suck having to spend it at work, huh? Well, that's just life. I don't know how many more ha-has I have left in me. By mid-afternoon, it's clear that today is just another work-filled birthday. The highlight of the day? A hefty stack of monthly reports unceremoniously dropped onto your desk by your boss, a truly unforgettable birthday gift. As you sift through your reports, a familiar voice calls out from behind you. Happy birthday. Ah, thank you. You glance over your shoulder, offering a polite smile. You said that quite a few times today. Oh, I didn't realize it was you, Ryota. Maybe I should have made my birthday wishes a bit more memorable. Don't worry about it, honestly. I think I've heard enough birthday wishes to last me until next year. Hopefully you're not too worn out to actually celebrate it, though. Boss asked me to stick around and finish some reports, but if you're still up for a birthday dinner, I'll be at the station around 8 p.m. Before you can respond, a voice cuts through the air from the other side of the office. Hey, can someone help me with this? Ryota straightens up, already turning towards the sound. I've got to go. Good luck with your work. And happy birthday. Does he not know my mom's gonna... You go about your day as usual, the hours slipping by until it's finally time to head home. Stepping off the train platform, you pause for a moment, a thought lingering in your mind. How should you spend your birthday today? Celebrate your birthday. Ooh. What time is it? It's 8. Um... Thing is... Oh... Oh... I don't see everyone on the map, though. Huh? Who's that? I want to pet the cat. I kind of also want to go to dinner. I want to pet the cat. Oh, it's you! You notice Haruki in the alleyway, crouched near a stray cat with a small dish of food in hand. Approach him? My dear client, have you come to visit me? Or does Mr. Tubbs over here have another visitor? Mr. Tubbs? He clams down to see a stray cat nestled comfortably between Haruki's shoes. Haruki is crouched beside him, carefully placing a small dish of food within the cat's reach. Are you acquainted with this guy? Seems like he's got a lot of fans. Miyabi glances at you briefly, then turns away, with a flick of his tail, letting out a soft hiss of annoyance as you approach. Ah, ignore him. He's a meanie, but deep down, I think he secretly likes people. Maybe. I pet him, though. Haruki shrugs with a grin, scratching behind Miyabi's ear, unfazed by the cat's attitude. Did you just name him Mr. Tubbs? What are you doing out here? Ah, I heard the siren call of Mr. Tubbs and I couldn't resist answering with a gourmet offering. So, are you his butler now? Aren't we all just humble servants in the grand empire of cats? They rule with an iron paw and a soft purr. He gestures to the stray cat, who seems entirely indifferent to their conversation as he enjoys his meal. But really, I'm just taking a break from work. Spending time with this little guy has become sort of a ritual for me. It's peaceful, you know? Like a tiny escape from all the noise. I see them around here too. He chuckles, but there's a genuine warmth in his voice. He runs his fingers through Mr. Tubbs' fur one last time before standing up straight, wiping his hands on his pants. Did you really come to visit me, or is it just a cat you're after? Yes. Of course. If not, why else would I have appeared before you? Maybe you're here for Mr. Tubbs, huh? Well, Mr. Tubbs is a pleasant surprise, but I really did come here to find you, Haruki. Ah, it's just a nice feeling to be wanted. I don't try to keep myself humble, but a little ego boost never hurts. If only my mother had the same feeling. So what can I, or Mr. Tubbs, help you with today? You know, we're both professionals in the art of making people's day a little brighter. I just want to spend time with you. And spending time with me shall. You have my undivided attention. You and Mr. Tubbs. You chuckle as you lean down to pet the now sleeping cat. Looks like he's had his fill and decided a nap was in order. Ah, to live the life of a cat. No bills, no responsibilities, just endless naps and meals, graciously provided by strangers. What a dream. So let's say tomorrow you wake up as a cat. What would you do first? Well, first I double check that all my bills were paid and my appliances were off, because even as a cat, I'm a responsible one. Then I come find you so you can take care of me for the rest of my perfect little life. After all, who else would spoil me as much as you? Okay. Oh, so now I'm on the hook for Cat Haruki. Sounds like a lot of work. What if I decide to make you earn your keep? Earn my keep? Cruel and unusual punishment. What kind of caretaker makes their beloved cat work? But seriously, I'm glad you wanted to spend time with me. I know it's probably not the most professional thing to say, but I'd like to think of us as friends. I mean, I know I'm just your quirky exorcist and all, but it's nice having someone like you around. However, you're definitely a friend. A strange one, but a friend nonetheless. Seems like people are purposely being oblivious. You think? I'll take it. And well, thank you for being so kind to me. You didn't have to, but you are, and I really appreciate that. Haruki rummages through his bag, his expression unusually sheepish. Oh! Finally, he pulls out a small Moramon keychain and holds it out to you. Here, I meant to give this to you earlier, but I guess I didn't have the guts. It's nothing fancy, just something I thought you'd like. You take the keychain, eyes lighting up as you turn it over in your hands. Oh, how did you know? I really like this little guy. I've seen him hanging on your phone. Though, you might want a backup, you know? In case anything happens to the original. Although, I probably shouldn't tell you about the 8-year-old I had to outmaneuver to get it. You didn't. I had to. Amazing what the power of being young and blissfully shameless can do for a kid. Like, they don't have that lifetime of second guesses yet. No crippling fear of being judged, just pure unfiltered keychain ambition. So what you're saying is you outplayed a literal child. Absolutely. I have zero regrets. My persistence paid off, didn't it? Well, thank you for your bravery, Haruki. It's perfect. Just doing my part for the greater good. But don't let that kid see you with it, or they might come for revenge. Right, I really don't want to get beat up, especially by a kid. But thank you, Haruki, for thinking about me. Alright, now don't get all mushy on me. Mr. Tubbs might get jealous. Plus, this also doubles as a birthday present. Don't think I forgot. Happy birthday. How do you know? You hadn't expected anyone to remember your birthday, much less someone as carefree as Haruki. Wait, how did you know it was my birthday? Ah, my dear client, you underestimate the great powers of an exorcist extraordinaire. It would be utterly shameful if I didn't know the finer details of your life, like the stars revealing their secrets, the winds whispering your truths. You found it on Rhine. I found it on Rhine. Anyhow, allow me to formally invite your birthday girl to a celebratory feast of the finest takoyaki in town. Sure, it's no 5-star Michelin dining experience, but hey, it's warm, it's tasty, and it's nearby. Alright, but I assume this means it's your treat? Naturally. Consider this the good gold standard of 5-star customer service. You won't be disappointed. Oh, I still get to eat. The two of you stroll to a nearby food stall, the scent of sizzling takoyaki wafting through the air. As you sit together, Haruki's light-hearted banter fills the conversation. His jokes and animated storytelling drawing out laughter you hadn't realized you needed. The warmth of the food and his company melts away the weight of your worries, if only for a while. When it's time to leave, Haruki flashes you a grin, his expression softer this time. Thanks for letting me steal a bit of your birthday. Hope it's one to remember. It's cute. Ah, the cat's still here. Look at him. Alright. Haruki's office. Oh, is that his office? Oh. I didn't know that. Lower streets? What do I do? Do I just go to his office? There's no way he's there. Let's go to his office. You knock on the door, but you don't receive any reply. Seems like Haruki isn't in. Wonder where or who he is fooling around with. Fooling around with? Day 5. You wake up slowly, the morning light slipping through the curtains and warming your face. For a moment, you just lie there, stuck between sleep and waking, trying to hold on to the quiet before evening comes rushing back. And then you remember. The worry settles in again, heavy and familiar. You grab your phone from the nightstand, hoping stupidly, maybe, that there's something waiting for you. Nothing. No messages, no calls. Still nothing from her. You stare at the screen for a while, your chest getting tighter. Maybe something did happen. Yeah? Okay. That scared me. That scared me real bad. Apparently there's pizza downstairs. That scared me fucking bad. Oh my god. That spells mom. Oh boy. Okay, so her mom didn't show up. Yesterday. That's what she's waiting for? For an answer? Maybe something's wrong. You want to text her. You almost do. Fuck it! No! But your fingers freeze. What if she says something you don't want to hear? Like everything that comes out of her pie hole? What if she says nothing at all? She's your mom. You care about her. No matter everything that's happened, you still do. Right? No! You pull the blanket tighter around yourself, trying to block out the awful feeling in your chest. You'll get over it, I promise. I'm a good daughter, you tell yourself. I am. Don't! You toss your phone aside. She's not worth it. At least that's what you tell yourself. Absolutely not. I am not gonna be gaslit into this, developers. Absolutely not. Suddenly, your phone buzzes, and despite the mental turmoil a few seconds ago, you snatch your phone, frantically unlocking the new message from your mom. It's blank. There it is again, the sense of unease. With everything that's happened last night and this weird thing going on with mom, maybe I should call in sick today. Hey, I'm really sorry, but I'm not feeling great today. I don't think I'll be able to come in. I understand. Is everything alright? Yeah, it's nothing big, just tired. I guess I'll be fine after some rest. Are you sure? You know I'm always here if you need anything. I know. I'm just tired, that's all. I just need a bit more sleep. Alright, take it easy, okay? If you need anything, even just someone to talk to, I'm around. Thanks, Hirota, I appreciate it. Of course, get some rest. You switch off your phone and slip into bed. The sun hasn't fully risen yet, but the morning sun feels cold and sterile, reminiscent of the night before. You close your eyes, but your thoughts claw their way back to your mother. You try not to think about her. You try not to care. But the fear creeps in anyway. Quiet, like the never-ending noise in your head. Your skin feels damp with sweat. The sheets feel too tight. Could it be the battle music happening in the background? Your hair tangles around your neck, feels like it's choking you. Your pulse thuds heavy in your chest, louder than it should be. Too loud. Too similar. They sound like the drums. Like the ones you hear when no one's around. Like something waiting just beyond the edge of sleep. The noise grows until you can't tell if it's in your head or in the walls. And just as your heart begins to race, sleep finally and unwillingly drags you under. I'm getting impatient. I can't stand it. Every heartbeat, every breath she clings to, it grates on me. They keep interfering one after another like gnats buzzing in my ears. But it's her I want, just her. Just one crack, one slip. Let the fear splinter her resolve. Let the despair hollow her out. I just need her to crack. And then, finally, I can feast. The others, they're moving faster than I anticipated. Their hands are all over the board, pulling her this way, that way, away from me. We have to act now before she... No, not again. I won't lose her to them again. She won't make the wrong choice. She won't. I just need one more chance. One opening, one whisper in the right ear. If I can reach her again just once, she'll remember. She'll remember everything. And then she'll come back to me. You jolt awake, breathing catching in your throat. Your eyes click against the light, only to realize there is none. You fumble for your phone. The screen glows to life. Two things greet you. The time, 8 p.m., and a single message from your mother. Your heart stutters as you unlock it. The message is short, unmistakable. What message? I see shit! You stare. Your chest tightens. You don't know what to feel. You never want to linger in communicating with her. A quick word or two usually suffices, and yet, open the phone. Fuck. This time, unfamiliar weight coils in your chest, slow and insistent. A flicker of uncertainty, sharp as a spark, begins to burn beneath your ribs, urging you to reach out and ask for more. You want to ask her, are you sure? If something's wrong, please let me know. But instead, you hesitate. Your fingers hover over the screen. You know you should, you know you want to, but you can't bring yourself to do it. I can't see shit! No, maybe it's nothing. You're just being paranoid. Nothing to get too worked up over, as Mom always says. You tap send. But then nothing. The screen pulses with silence. I don't see shit! What do you mean? Huh? You feel the burning rise again, bubbling up behind your eyes, hot and relentless. She probably turned off her phone. I'm just being overly anxious again. Maybe I should just get out for a bit. Run some errands, even if it's late. You clean yourself up and head out, trying hard not to think about anything else. But no matter how hard you try, her words cling to you because you know far too well how it is to lie so easily. My phone doesn't work, developers. Developers. My phone broke. Can I have a new one? Does it work now? No. Oh no, I broke the phone. How did I break the phone? Upper Street. Oh, my phone works? Selling your phone rings. It's Yoko. Hello. I was worried you wouldn't pick up. You know what, I mentioned you weren't feeling well today. I hope you're doing a little better? Well, maybe just a bit better than I was this morning. That's a relief. Sorry for the sudden call. The thing is, we dropped by the cafe earlier, and surprise, surprise, he left his phone behind again. I was wondering, could you pick it up and hand it to him tomorrow morning at work? Sure, no problem. I was already out anyway. I'll swing by the cafe to grab it. Thank you, Ami-chan. You're always so sweet to us. I'll be waiting. Oh, I'm here. Ami-chan, thanks for coming. I'd go find Ryota myself, but my boss is in the mood today. He gave me the stink eye just now. Can you believe it? The nerve. Anyway, here's Ryota's phone. Maybe you'll run into him somewhere around town. Then you can hand it to him. No rush. Not that he'll miss it much anyway. Aside from work, I don't think anyone really texts him except us. Oh no, that sounds mean, didn't it? I didn't mean it like that. Oops. Anyway, I hope you're feeling better. I'm doing alright. Yeah, it's alright. You got a look to you again. That look that says you're trying to figure out something or someone. Is this about your mom? How did... You've always got that distinct frown whenever you think about your mom. She's keeping things from me again. I mean, she's always like this, but I don't know why this time it feels particularly stressful. And I'm afraid of pushing and asking her because it's not like me either to worry so much about her. I'm just confused and scared. Scared of what she might say. It's terrifying, isn't it? The idea of not knowing. It's even more terrifying to ask. Not just because of the lies, but because once the truth comes out, it changes everything. Maybe you're not sure if you even want to know everything. Because what if knowing makes it worse? But you can't live your whole life walking on eggshells, Mira. You can't keep shrinking yourself to fit into other people's secrets. You're allowed to feel betrayed. You're allowed to be angry. But don't let the anger become your compass. Let it pass, then ask. Push for the truth, even if it hurts. And when you get your answers, really listen. You don't have to trust blindly, but don't shut people out just because they kept things from you either. Hey, don't tell me everything either, but I'm sure you have your reasons. Hey, you don't tell me everything either. Oh, there you go. Sometimes people hide things because they're scared too. That doesn't make it right, but maybe it makes them human. Anyway, I'll stop being dramatic now. Thanks again for helping with Ryota's fill. I should get going before my boss gives me another stink eye. I'll see you around. Try to find Ryota around the town. Hey, it works again! Huh? This is the Koibito test menu. The time now is 12. Okay. Huh? Dialogue tester? Lorem ipsum dolorsit amet. Constectus idiptis elet set do imod. Tempor in... What the fuck? Hello, I'm dead. Huh? Oh! I'm down here. What? Lorem ipsum dolorsit amet. Okay. Ignore. Ignore. Miscellaneous functions. Chapters. Huh? Huh? What? What is happening? I don't know. You find yourself heading to the police station, though the exact reason eludes you. Who's that? As you step inside, the tension in the air is palpable. A frazzled-looking man is locked in an argument with a stern-faced police officer. You can't just barge into a business and start threatening employees, and this is the third complaint we've had about you being a public nuisance. For last time, I wasn't threatening anyone. I was trying to apologize. I'm doing the right thing here. You realize it's a man from yesterday at the convenience store. Looks like he's in another round of trouble. We approach the chaos and maybe offer some assistance to this poor man. I don't know this guy. I've not been to the convenience store. No. Phone doesn't work. Okay. Okay, there's someone there. I'm guessing that's our fake boyfriend. The cat's still there. Okay. Sure. You arrive at the train station and stand by the gantry, waiting. After a short while, you spot Ryota stepping through the gates. The moment he notices you, his expression shifts. He tries to mask it, but the smile tugging at the corners of his lip is unmistakable. It's brief, a flash of something warmer than usual, but it doesn't escape your notice. As he approaches, His tired eyes reflect exhaustion from work, but the soft smile never quite disappears. Ah, you're here. Sorry if I kept you waiting. Were you waiting for me? I hope I didn't make you wait too long. I'm glad you decided to come. Do I have his phone? You know, if you're still up for it, you can grab that dinner. Just like I promised. It's my treat, of course. Sure? Yeah, I'd like that. Let's go have that birthday dinner. For a moment, Ryota seems caught off guard. His eyes widen just slightly before his expression softens into a warm smile. His relief and happiness unmistakable despite his efforts to stay composed. Really? I mean, great. I was worried you might have had plans with someone else. I'm not exactly the life of the party. I enjoy being around you. You don't need to be the life of the party to make someone's day better. Thanks, that means a lot, really. Well, there's a takoyaki place nearby. It's not fancy or anything, but I thought, well, it's your birthday, so you should get something good to eat. Sounds perfect. Lead the way. Am I... I'm confused. Am I actually checking if the game is broken or not? Or is this part of the game? The rich aroma of grilled takoyaki fills the air as you step into the cozy eatery, its warm lighting casting a welcoming glow. You take a seat beside Ryota at the counter, the comforting aroma of freshly grilled takoyaki wafting up as a steaming plate is set before you. For a moment, neither of you speaks, the quiet hum of the restaurant filling the space. You glance at Ryota, his gaze fixed on the food, and find yourself wondering how to break the silence. I didn't have like dialogue options with Haruki. Ask about this place? How'd you even find this place? It's so tucked away. Honestly, it was by accident. One night after work, I was wandering around and just ended up here. I didn't even know this place existed before that. An unlikely coincidence. Quite so. Like how in stories, the main character always ends up in just the right place at just the right time. Maybe we're in some cheesy romance written by some lonely writer. Well, they've got some good taste for food, I guess. Ask about the food? I didn't know you liked takoyaki. I'll eat anything, really. Even shellfish. What's wrong with shellfish? They're like the ocean's cockroaches. Physically and biologically. That's such a dramatic way to put it. They're delicious, though. Yeah, well, so are cockroaches to some people, apparently. You lie. Okay, fine. I'll stop trying to defend seafood. Ask about work? So how was work today? Pretty busy. I was rushing to meet a deadline, but luckily I made it just in time. Right. I hope I didn't make things harder for you. If you needed more time, we could have done this another day. Ryota shakes his head, a soft smile spreading across his face. Don't apologize. If anything, it gave me something to look forward to. Anything for you. As you sit at the counter, the comforting aroma of takoyaki wafting around you, a raised voice from a nearby booth catches your attention. Despite your better judgment, you can't help but overhear the conversation. Are you seriously going to let them dictate everything? Every decision, every plan, it's always about what they want. Out of everyone, you should understand why it's not that simple. Understand? I've been trying to understand for years, but it feels like I'm the only one trying. I'm tired, you know? Tired of feeling like I come second to your family. You sit quietly, the tension in their voices making it hard not to listen in. The weight of their argument feels heavy, and as you steal a glance at Ryota, you realize he's also caught up in their words, his expression thoughtful. There's a moment of silence between you, broken only when Ryota clears his throat and says softly, "You're being awfully loud." Ooh. Ask about his opinion or talk about the future? Ask about his opinion. What do you think? Who's in the right here? Oh, I'm not sure. Stuff like this, it's not so black and white. You can't really know who's right unless you're in their shoes. That's true. Do you think family is everything, though? It's a heavy question. He exhales softly, the faintest trace of a nervous laugh slipping through. I guess I don't really think about it much. Maybe it's better that way. You tilt your head, waiting. but he quickly continues before he can press further. I hope the food's to your liking. What do you really think? Oh, okay. I don't know if it matters if you make the little icon fit the one you're trying to talk to, but we'll see. Ryoka shifts slightly, his expression pensive as he picks at his takoyaki stick. You know, I used to think family was everything. But no matter what happened, you had to stick by them no matter how bad things got. Maybe I still think that, in a way, but then I started thinking about everything my parents put me through, and it just doesn't feel right. It's hard to call them family when I feel like they've hurt me more than anyone else. It feels like I'm contradicting myself when I think that way, and I wonder if it's just bitterness that's clouding my judgment. Maybe I've let it build up over the years, and now it's all I can see. If you ask me who's in the right, I honestly don't know. Even though their family has done some terrible things, part of me still feels like if I were in his shoes, I'd still feel indebted to them. It's like this strange codependent connection I can't shake. The words hang between you, heavy and uncertain, but you can't help but feel a sense of understanding stirring within you. You gently place your hands on the counter, leaning forward as you meet his gaze, offering a quiet reassurance. I get it, I'm in the same boat, honestly. Even though my mom is terrible to me, I sometimes wonder if I'm just holding on to all this bitterness because of everything she's done. I don't even know if I'm angry at her or just at everything she's made me feel. It's hard to tell where the bitterness ends and what's real begins. Ryota's quiet for a moment, processing your words as he looks at you. His face softens and he gives a small understanding nod. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not easy to sort through all those feelings, especially when you don't have the answers. But maybe that's okay. We don't have to figure it all out right now. We can take our time to figure things out together. His words are gentle, sincere, and the weight they carry is comforting in a way you didn't expect. You give him a small smile, grateful for the quiet connection that passes between you in this moment. It feels like a small step forward, like for the first time you don't have to carry the burden of all those unanswered questions alone. Okay, enough sad talk. This is the part where I give you your birthday gift. Oh? You got me something? Oh, you shouldn't have. It's nothing much. I brought this a few months ago. I don't know when would be the right time to give it to you, but I thought your birthday would be the right time. You have it for months? You glance at him curiously as he reaches into his jacket pocket. His movement is deliberate, almost hesitant. When he pulls out a small velvet box, your breath catches. What is that? He opens it to reveal a delicate necklace, the pendant shaped like a radiant sun. You doubt yourself a lot. I know that, but to me you're the sun. You're bright. His words leave you speechless for a moment, your heart full as you carefully take the necklace from him. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. This means so much to me. You don't have to say anything. I just want you to know how much you mean to me and, well, maybe if a way to pay you back for everything you've done for me. What did I do? You don't owe me anything, you know? But thank you, really. The two of you fall into a quiet rhythm as you leave the restaurant, the necklace resting against your collarbone, the weight a comforting reminder of his words. You find yourself replaying them in your mind, marveling at how he could see you as something so bright and positive. You've never thought of yourself like that before, and now there's something unfamiliar bubbling up inside of you, warm and fluttering, sorry. As you walk side by side, you're glad for the cover of night, the shadows hiding the telltale red creeping into your ears. Kyoko Kyoto walks beside you, his hands in his pockets, his presence steady and reassuring, and for a moment you wonder if you can feel it too, the quiet shift in the air between you. Okay, ignore. Try to find the Ryota around the town. Sanity increased. Affection with Ryota increased. I'm pretty sure that's the only things I had on my to-do list, though. Where is he? Not here. I'm in day 5. Where? My phone doesn't work. I don't see him. Blind? Maybe. What happens if I just go somewhere? You knock on the door, but you don't receive any reply. Seems like Haruki isn't in. Wonder where or who he's fooling around with. The cat is at the same spot again. This time, he seems friendlier. Pet the cat. The cat seems satisfied at your pats. Affection with Miyabi increased. Okay. I don't see him. In a cafe, maybe? You step into the cozy cafe, the warm aroma of freshly brewed coffee wrapping around you like a comforting blanket. The gentle hum of conversation mixes with the soft clatter of cups and spoons, creating a relaxing ambience. Behind the counter, Hyoko is busy tending to the coffee pots, her movement fluid and practiced as she fills a cup with precision. She looks up as the bell above the door jingles, her face lighting up the moment she spots you. Ame-chan. Have you come to see me? She steps closer to the counter, wiping her hands on a towel before resting them on her hips with a playful tilt of her head. Is there anything I can help you with? A coffee, a snack, or did you just miss me so much that you had to drop by? Ask how Yoko's doing. How have you been, Yoko? You always seem so busy here. Yoko leans on the counter, her lips curling into a bright smile. I've been doing well. The cafe keeps me on my toes, that's for sure. It's always bustling, but after your second year, you kind of get used to it. You fidget with the strap over your bag, guilt creeping into your tone. I'm sorry, though. I know I haven't been very social these past few months. I feel like I should have made more time to hang out outside of things with my mom and Ryota. I'll stop you right there. Don't worry about it, Ame-chan. I get it. Sometimes I get overwhelming, and it's hard to keep up with everything and everyone. I know what it's like to feel like you're being pulled in too many directions at once. Take as much time as you need to recuperate. But don't go forgetting about me, okay? When you're ready, when it feels right, come and find me. I'll always be here, and there's always time for a drink with me. How's Ryota been doing? Ryota, huh? You always seem to ask about him, Ame-chan. What's the deal? You worried about him or something? Yeah, I mean, he's been through a lot. I just want to make sure he's okay. Oh, sounds like someone's got their priorities set. You're always asking about him, never about me. You don't even notice my new haircut. I blink in confusion, quickly scanning her hair. Wait, did you cut it? It looks the same to me. Ame-chan, that's so mean. You're really proving my point here. All I care about is Ryota. Her pout is short-lived, though, as her grin returns full force. But seriously, it's going way beyond just worrying about a friend, don't you think? What? No, it's not like that. Yoko narrows her eyes, her grin turning downward, wicked. Sure. Next thing I know, you'll be telling me your little fake relationship is actually real. Maybe when I'm less guilty. Something's not right. Maybe when I'm less guilty. Maybe when I'm less guilty. guilty. Ami-chan, what do you mean by that? I mean, I really enjoy being around Ryota. I do. But I can't help feeling like I've caused him so much trouble. Like maybe I'm just making everything harder for him. Sometimes I wonder if what I'm feeling is genuine. Or if it's just because I feel in debt to him. I can't tell if it's affection or obligation, and that's uncertainty. It's eating away at me. Ami-chan, I don't know if I'm helping him or hurting him. I can't tell what the future holds, but I'm not sure if I have the right to wish for one. Ami-chan, don't you think Ryota might feel the same way? What? He does? Think about it. You're not the only one carrying guilt here. Ryota's been through so much, yeah, but you've been there for him. You stuck by him even when it wasn't easy. Don't you think he might feel like he's the one burning you? Ami-chan, this isn't something you have to figure out all by yourself. But you should talk to him about it someday. Not right now, if you're not ready. But when you are, because Ryota, he might not be feeling the exact same things. Wondering if he's helping you or dragging you down. No, Ryota's not dragging me down. If anything, he's the one holding me up. He's been there when I couldn't stand on my own. He's patient, even when I mess up. He doesn't judge me, doesn't make me feel small. And somehow, even when he's struggling himself, he finds strength to be there for me. If I've made it this far, it's because of him. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You think Ryota doesn't feel the same way about you. You think he doesn't see the ways you've supported him, even if you don't realize it. Sometimes, figuring this stuff out together is what makes it all worth it. So don't be so quick to think stepping away is the only option. But hey, no rush. Just don't let that guilt stop you from doing what you want, okay? Because Ami-chan, you're probably more important to him than you think. Her words linger in your mind, leaving you with more questions than answers. For now, though, you nod quietly, unsure of what the future holds, but knowing that Yoko's right. You can't make this choice alone. Anyway, Ami-chan, I hate to cut this heart-to-heart short, but I've got to close up the cafe soon. It's been really good talking to you again, though. Don't be a stranger, okay? You can't just keep coming here to check on Ryota and leave me in the dust. I won't, I promised. You better not. And hey, think about what I said, okay? Why can't I see anyone else? You make your way to the river. The air crisp with lingering cold, the sky draped in quiet shadow. A hush lingers over the water serene, yet laced with something unspoken, a whisper of unease beneath the gentle current. Do you step down to the riverbed? Yes. You step down towards the river, immediately struck by the unnerving silence that hangs in the air. Normally, the place would be alive with the sound of people, but today it's just you and the still water. Finally, some peace and quiet. The voice drifts to you from somewhere beyond the bushes near the riverbank. These past few days have been unbearable. First, it was some guy bawling his eyes out the riverbed, then some obnoxious fool tossing rocks into my beautiful home. At least today's. The voice trails off suddenly, followed by the rustling of leaves, then, as quickly as it started, the river falls silent once more. It seems whatever was enjoying the quiet didn't appreciate interruption. Seems like silence wasn't meant to be shared. Who was crying next to the riverbed? And throwing rocks into your home? What? Do I go to the temple? You head to the temple, and as you look around, you notice a monk tending to the shrine office. Excuse me, have you seen Haruki around? If he's not in his office, he's probably wandering around town trying to drum up business. Or maybe in the alley, fooling around with that damn cat. You shouldn't meddle with him too much. Why, other than the obvious reasons? Because once he latches onto you, he doesn't let go. His persistence is relentless. The monk hesitates, his gaze darting around to ensure no one is listening. When he speaks again, his voice is barely above a whisper. Look, miss, I know you and he share a bond of some kind. You seem like a kind soul, but there's a shadow that follows him. I've seen what happens to those who stay too close. Nothing good ever comes of it. I want to know more, though. Hmm. I trust him. Trust. That's not giving lightly. He must have done something remarkable to earn yours, though I can't help but question both what he did and your judgment. Well, he did help. Haruki is a good person, I can tell. Good people often mean well, I'll admit that. But even the best intentions can lead to disastrous outcomes. You can't ignore that possibility. Well, my dream said that I'm the disastrous outcome, and in life I am too, so we'll just be a disaster together. Regardless of what you think, I still trust him. It seems no words of mine will sway you. Very well. Just be careful, miss. The world is rarely kind to those who trust so easily. Please take care of yourself. Why were there bells in the background just now? Right, I better get to Kazuki's incense while I'm here. Huh? Affection with Haruki increased. Is he in his office? I don't think so. I've been there twice. You knock on the door. Yeah, but he's not there. It's really late. I better head home before mom gives me a mouthful. It's weird. Are you home? You knock on the door, but are only met back with silence. It's really late. I better head home before mom gives me a mouthful. Ignore? You step into your home, greeted by an eerie silence. On the dining table sits a small cake, meticulously decorated with pastel icing. A note rests beside it, in your mother's familiar handwriting. Eat this. All of it. It's good for you. He's being nice. That's not normal. How strange. A strange unease prickles at the back of your mind, but you sit down anyway, carving a cautious slice and taking a bite. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. No. I don't want to eat it. It tastes okay. Something's wrong. At first, it's sweet soft sponge with a hint of vanilla, but then something foreign grates against your tongue. You pause, your stomach tightening as you pull the bite from your mouth, revealing long strands of hair tangled in the frosting. Ew! What the hell? Did mom poison me? No, she's trying to be inside of you. You run to the sink, spitting it out. Ew. Gagging. But it's in your body has already decided to reject more. A sudden heave. I don't like that noise. A sudden heave forces you into the sink as bile rises uncontrollably. I must get it out. What's happening? You continue to vomit, various substances escaping your lips. Your lunch from today, spit and stomach acid and more hair. Get it out of me. You clutch the edge of the sink, trembling as your hair spills from your mouth. As more hair spills from your mouth, clinging to your lips like something alive. The tang of stomach acid burns your throat, but what follows sends cold terror coursing through your veins. Chunks of meat, raw and glistening, hit the sink with wet, sickening splats. You try to catch your breath, but another wave overtakes you. Your body convulses, bringing up more and more. Hair, bits of undigested food, and then teeth. Jagged, yellowed teeth rattling against a porcelain basin. Maybe you're hallucinating again, you think. Maybe this isn't real. This might be real. But the sensation, the heaving, the burning pile, the thick muck sliding from your mouth, it's too vivid, too visceral. The grotesque parade of horrors continue. spilling from you like some cursed fountain. Each retch leaves you weaker, yet the torrent doesn't abate. As your trembling hand clutches the edge of the sink, you dare a glance at the carnage below, and then you see it. Amid the hair, bile, and unidentifiable chunks, something small and malformed shifts. It's pink and slimy. It's like a ball of meat, alive. It expands and deflates ever so slightly, almost like it's breathing. You notice some of the chunks were teeth and that seemed like an eye staring back at you. You can't seem to form the words to even begin to describe the horror that you're produced from the depths of your throat. What? Grabbing the faucet, you turn it on full blast, desperate to ease the nightmare. Water gushes down, carrying clumps of gunk with it, but the sink quickly clogs. The fetid water pools around the mess, rising in defiance of your efforts. Frustration boils over. You seize the nearest object, a hairbrush, and jam it into the drain, jabbing furiously. The bristles bend and snap as you shove harder, muttering through gritted teeth and shouting, "Go down already!" Is that the lump at the back of her throat? Each shove is punctuated by your screams, your voice hoarse and crackling. The sink gurgles as bits of the gunk slowly spiral downwards, disappearing into the pipes. Finally, the water drains, leaving the basin empty except for the lingering streaks of slime. You stand there, panting, your knuckles white as your grip edge of the counter. The silence that follows is deafening, broken only by your ragged breathing. And then you hear it, faint but unmistakable. A soft, pitiful cry. You stumble back from the sink, your legs shaking uncontrollably as you collapse onto the floor. Hot tears stream down your face as you gasp for breath, the sound of your own ragged sobs filling the suffocating silence in the kitchen. I didn't mean for this to happen. Please forgive me. Did you kill your husband? You clasp your hands together, so tight until the knuckles turn white as you pray fervently to anyone or anything that you will listen to your cries. Please forgive me. Kazuki, I'm trying, I swear. I'm trying. I'll find out who did this to you. I'll make them pay. Just please don't hate me. You moved on? Kazuki? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, I'm doing my best. I'll avenge you, I swear. How could you? Move on. Already? No, I didn't. You're a liar. You've already forgotten me. Cheated on me. Like none of it mattered. You're dead? You're dead! What do you mean cheated on you? You're dead! We weren't in love, either. You're dead. No, that's not true. We weren't even really married. You know that. It wasn't real. Not real. Then what were we? Nothing. A lie. Is that what I was to you? Oh, was he in love with you? No, I'm not. Not what? You feel a gentle tug on your sleeve, and as you turn, the familiar glint of light bouncing off of crimson-tinted glasses catches your eye. I sense a powerful spiritual presence radiating from this area, something I simply couldn't ignore. I rushed here as quickly as I could, but it seems things escalated. Are you alright, my dear client? You're not okay. Your breathing is uneven, and your hands are trembling at your sides. You're the furthest thing from okay right now. Bitch, I was looking all over town for you! No, the cake, the hair, the thing that keeps happening. No, I'm not okay, Haruki. None of this is okay. It's getting worse, all of it. The things I'm seeing, the sounds in my head, it's like I can't escape. No, I'm not okay, Haruki. None of this is okay. It's getting worse, all of it. Huh? Did it loop twice? Haruki steps closer, concerned etched on his face. Maybe this is my fault. Maybe I did something to deserve all of this. The noise starts creeping in, louder and louder, like static crackling through your thoughts. You clutch your head, trying to push it out, but it only gets worse. I can't take this anymore. Before the panic overtakes you completely, Haruki grabs you firmly by the shoulder. His voice cuts through the storm in your mind, steady and grounding. Hey, look at me. It's okay. It's not your fault, alright? None of this has ever been your fault. You're trying. You're doing everything you can. For a moment, his words give you pause, but then the frustration boils over, sharp and hot. Everyone keeps saying that it's not my fault, that I'm doing my best. But bad things keep happening, Haruki, over and over again. What's the point? What's the point of trying when nothing ever gets better? You asked me before why my arms are littered with spiritual talismans. Well, each one of them wards off a spirit from a botched exorcism. After my first failure, I thought, I'll grow, I'll get better. But then I messed up so badly that I can't even think about it without feeling that same guilt all over again. His gaze meets yours, and you notice something in his eyes. A flicker of understanding that feels achingly familiar. And the worst part? The bad things didn't stop after that. They kept coming. They keep coming. There are days I feel useless, like nothing I do will ever make up for what I couldn't fix back then. But if even one small thing I do now can help, if it can make someone's day just a little brighter or ease their pain even for a moment, then it's worth it. And I hope you can feel the same way someday. Because no matter how dark it gets, the fact that you're still here, still fighting, it matters. His words hang in the air, heavy, but grounding. And for the first time in a while, the noise in your head begins to quiet. His gaze flickers over you, taking in the chaos around you with a sharp intensity. After a brief pause, he reaches out, taking your hand gently in his. Turning it over, he holds it before him, his eyes narrowing as he studies your palm with quiet focus. I'm late again. I'm sorry. I tried to hold it back. I might need more time, but I wanted to keep you out of this. But given how close we are and the trust you've placed in me, I can't keep this from you anymore. I think you know deep down whatever's haunting you isn't Kazuki. No, this is all my fault. Kazuki, he's angry that I'm not doing anything about his death. Just living my life while he's dead. It's not fair. Is this the fucking Kami thing? Do you really believe that? Do you think Kazuki would have carried that much hatred in his heart to hurt you like this? His words force you to confront the truth you've buried beneath layers of grief and guilt. Slowly, fragments of memory resurface. You finally stop shaking. You were so wrapped up in everything. All the bad memories that surrounds his death and the memory that he had become, that you had forgotten the person he was. Kind, caring, and sweet. A friend. And you've missed him dearly. He was kind. But he was ambitious. Before his death, he worked a lot. Late into the night, even. He always said he was so close to his next big hit. I just wish he would have told me before he... Some people aren't good at asking for help. I should know. I'm sorry. I thought the less you knew, the better. I didn't want to make things harder for you. No, I probably wouldn't have listened anyway. Haruki, thank you. He releases your hand at last, a small smile tugging at the corner of his mouth. Of course, anything for you, my dear client. You roll your eyes, the warmth in his tone making your nickname less irritating than usual. Will you stop calling me that? I don't think I've ever heard you call me my name. Ah, then... Mira? No, that's too embarrassing. I'll stick to the tried and true nicknames. Thank you very much. Okay. But anyways, about the thing haunting you. It's an evil spirit that has latched onto you. From what I can tell, it's tied to something in your past, though I haven't quite figured out what yet. What I do know is that it feeds off your energy, especially your sanity. And judging by the state of things, it's been feasting pretty well these past few months. I'm still working on finding its source, or why I chose you in the first place, but I'm here for you, no matter what. I can't help you make the right choices, but I can hopefully make the journey a little easier. So whatever decision you choose to make in the future, I'll support you with my whole heart. You feel the tumultuous waves crashing within you finally still itself. The guilt in your heart pouring away as you finally piece together the truth. I see. I couldn't have done much of it without you. Thank you, Haruki. You've been my son. And you've been mine. You want to ask Haruki for more information, but before the both of you can have a real conversation, his phone buzzes heavily, indicating another client required his attention. I could always stay a little longer, make sure things don't start getting strange again. No, I can keep you from your work. I'll be fine, I promise. You know I would stay if you asked me to. And I would, even if you didn't. I know, but really, I'm okay. You've given me enough to keep my head on straight. Believe in me. Alright. Alright. A strong, independent woman like yourself will definitely have things under control. I've had nothing under control. But don't hesitate to call me again if you need anything. I'll come sprinting back. Trust. You say your goodbyes, and once he's gone, your gaze falls to Kazuki's altar, his framed picture still and silent gazes back at you. The smile he wore in death no longer holds malice or anger, hatred, or greed. No, it was the same smile he held at your wedding, reassuring you that everything was going to be fine. And somehow, you believed it still. Does my phone work? No! Shrine. The shrine feels different today. An unshakable, uneasy presence lingers in the air. It's that quiet, lingering sensation like something is just slightly out of place, yet you can't quite grasp what's wrong. But in the end, this is still Kazuki's shrine. It holds the weight of his past and the complexity of your feelings, whether they lean towards resentment or something softer. No matter what, it's still Kazuki. Leave offering? Yeah? You leave incense for Kazuki, hoping it might ease whatever lingering resentment still remains. Yet after days of doing this, doubt creeps in. You're not sure it will make a difference, and still you do so anyway. As you bow your head in prayer, guilt lingers, an unshakable weight pressing against your heart. No matter how much you do, it never feels like enough. Not after everything that's happened, not after the past few days. You tell everyone you're fine, that you're moving forward, but deep down you know the truth. Then, just as doubt threatens to consume you, a familiar scent drifts through the air, warm, unmistakable vanilla, curling softly through the house from nowhere at all. Next time, if we do manage to celebrate your birthday, I'll get you the sweetest vanilla cake I can find. The memory rises unbidden, pulled itself from the depths of your mind. It's so simple, so fleeting, yet it wraps around you like a quiet reassurance, a reminder that Kazuki was and always has been looking out for you. Why is my affection with him getting hot? Ignore it. Ha! Find Haruki. Tried to find Ryota. I couldn't find him either! Do I go to bed? What's my sanity like? Do I look out the window again? I don't want to look out the window again, I'll be fucking honest. My phone won't open. I'm so confused. Window. The window remains closed. Do you really want to open the window after what happened yesterday? Leave it closed. That's a good idea. To the bedroom. Your phone buzzes with notifications from mom. I'm not gonna be able to I'm busy with important matters. I won't be able to be there for you for a while. Take care of yourself. You're telling me you're a control freak. Okay. You stare at the screen, a sigh escaping your lips as relief floods in. What the? Good for me, I guess. Maybe I'll get some peace without her breathing down my neck. But something feels off. The phrasing is strange, almost like she's choosing her words carefully. There's no condensation or nagging, just silence after the message. Maybe I should. You stare at the message thread, your thumb hovering over the keyboard. A simple "Are you alright?" forms in your mind, but something stops you. Memories of her constant control, her overbearing presence flash through your mind. No, she doesn't need that from me, not after everything. Instead, you type out a single word. Okay. You hit send and lock your phone, tossing it aside for once. The silence feels like it's yours to control. The funny thing about curses, they have a way of sticking around, don't they? Once upon a time, back in the era when lords were powerful, and spirits were just as real as the air we breathe, there was a tale that began with a powerful man and a simple girl. They weren't supposed to meet, much less fall in love. The girl had a way of drawing people in. Even those who shouldn't have known better couldn't help but get caught up in her orbit. And where sorrow lingers, darker things are never far behind. Drawn not by her, but by the quiet ache clinging to the ones around her. Despite everything, she had to protect them. So she made a sacrifice, one meant to save everyone she cared about. But sacrifices like that come with a price. In her final moments, a wise was formed, something simple, something all too human. But even the smallest wishes can have powerful consequences. Oh, a wish was formed. And so a curse was born. One that tied her fate to those around her, locking them all in a cycle they couldn't escape. Not until she made a choice. Not until someone was brave enough to break the pattern. So here we are, curses, gods, ghosts. A whole lot of unresolved tension. Okay. Oh. But hey, no pressure. In the end, it's all about who you choose. No big deal, right? Right. Okay. And oh, that's the end of the demo? What the fuck? I'm still confused if like the whole error message thing was part of the game or because I broke something. It could be either one, to be fair. Because I've seen that Renpai error a lot of times. But there was a different game where the Renpai error was part of the game, so I don't know. Thanks for playing. Yeah, I have fun. Fuck. Alright. Well. Well. It's good. So the game's Kickstarter, where is it? Is it live already? It's supposed to be live today. It's supposed to be live today, but it's not live yet. But uh I'm sorry, that was like a roller coaster. I was not expecting like the mom's bullshit, to be fair. Alright. So the Kickstarter for the game is there. I don't see like a release date. I guess it's kind of hard to have a release date when you need funding to go make the game and stuff like that, right? So, um, yeah, that I don't know. So the thing is, like, everyone's connected to your mom, so I don't know how many of them are like deep into the cult thing, right? And there was the moment that you could, like, let the lady talk to you about the cult. So there are different options that I'm curious about. I've not interacted with Ren at all, other than getting scolded by them. So I still want to do that. This is our dead husband. This is our fake boyfriend who we can romance. This was the nightmare sequence. This is us getting yelled at by Ren. I definitely like I definitely like him. So we went with that route first. I haven't seen this in the game, as in I didn't make the choices to end up there. So if we play it again, definitely we can pursue I don't know. I think if we play again, I'll try to do Ren's interactions more and see how that all pans out. And then we can try Ryoko's route. I don't know. I guess we can also see what happens if I go with the cult. Which I don't really want to do, but you know, we can find out together what happens if we do cult shit. But yeah, no. That was Lover's Enigma. I really like it. It was so creepy. And that start is intense. And also maybe I opened the window again. I don't know. I did not enjoy my time opening the window the first time. I want to see what happens if I keep opening the window. Probably my sanity just drops, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, welcome to day 6 of Lover's Enigma. We're still on Haruki's route, so let's see how that turns out for us. You dream of the past few days, your fragmented memories stitched together in the haze of sleep. Faces flicker in and out, voices echo in half-formed thoughts. You're seeing people again, connecting, you're surfacing from the place you'd bury yourself in for so long. You're finally crawling out of that pit that you've spent in for the last few months. But you're beginning to feel tired. You don't know how long you can keep this up. Oh! This is new. You dream of Ryota, of the way he stands beside you quietly, like he's always been there, like he never left. You remember how easy it was to overlook him before. He never demanded anything, never asked to be seen. But now, in the silence after everything fell apart, you notice the way he listens. The way he tries, in that subtle, quiet way of his, to make things feel safe, even if he's unraveling too. You didn't see his kindness before. And it hurts, knowing it took your own tragedy to recognize the warmth he's been offering all along. You wish you had noticed sooner. You dream of Haruki. He's laughing again, effortlessly bright, skipping stones like nothing in the world could weigh him down. You barely know him, and yet he looks at you like he's known your sadness forever. There's something about the way he brushes off the dark with jokes and half-serious stories that make you want to believe in something, anything. Oh, and that terrifies you. You don't understand him. A part of you wants to run. You're afraid of what he knows, but something draws you into him. You might be losing your mind. You never thought you'd find light again, not after Kazuki's death. But somehow, you're still standing, still breathing, still piecing yourself together bit by bit. Maybe he's watching over you. He would have probably said something like, "You should believe in yourself more." Oh, wow. You're strong in your own way. You've done well. I'm proud of you. I haven't done much. But you've done well. Better than anyone expected from you. Maybe. I guess so. I'm sorry I had to leave so soon. I wanted to stay, I really did. I know. That's why I tried so hard to find out what happened. To help you, to help us. You've carried so much, and my biggest regret is not telling you the truth when I had the chance. And even now, you're picking up the pieces I left behind. I'm sorry. But you're not alone. You've met a lot of people who care about you. They really do love you, and as jealous as that makes me, you might love them too, or at least grow to. I hope my memories won't stop you from living your life. What we had, it meant the world to me. Even if it was short-lived, it mattered. You mattered. In this life and the ones before it. Thank you. I hope to see you soon. but I know that you'll be making your choice soon. Or maybe by the time you see this, you've already done so. Regardless, I love you. Let's meet again soon. Oh, he wasn't loving you. Oh no. You wake up you wake up, the dream already fading like smoke in the morning light. You reach for it, desperate to hold on, but it slips through your fingers. You're sure it was something kind, something warm, yet all that's left is an empty ache where the memory should be. For a moment, you just lie there, stuck between sleep and waking, trying to hold on to the quiet before everything comes rushing back. And then you remember. The worry settles in again, heavy and familiar. You grab your phone from the nightstand, hoping, stupidly maybe, that there's something waiting for you. Nothing. No messages, no calls. Still nothing from her. You stare at the screen for a while, your chest getting tighter. Maybe something did happen. Maybe something's wrong. You want to text her. You almost do. But your fingers freeze. What if she says something you don't want to hear? What if she says nothing at all? She's your mom, you care about her, despite everything that's happened, you still do, right? You pull the blanket tight around yourself, trying to block out the awful feeling in your chest. I'm a good daughter, you tell yourself. I am. Oh, I don't want to. The mom's so fucking rude. And she's trying to drag you into cult shit. I don't want to call her. Fine, call her. You pick up the phone gingerly and ring your mom. It rings once, it rings twice. But again, nothing happens. Why do you even bother? She's not worth it. Suddenly, your phone buzzes, and despite the mental turmoil a few seconds ago, you snatch your phone, frantically unlocking the new message from your mom. Please stop calling this number. As I said before, I will be gone for a while. Keep your heart open and seek out our wisdom. See, it's called shit. I shouldn't have called. Oh, no. See, I shouldn't have called. Here it is again, the sense of unease. With everything that's happened last night, and this weird thing going on with mom, maybe I should call in sick today. Hey, I'm really sorry, but I'm not feeling great today. I don't think I'll be able to come in. I understand. Is everything alright? Yeah, it's nothing big, just tired, I guess. I'll be fine after some rest. Are you sure? You know I'll always be here if you need anything. I know, I'm just tired, that's all. I just need a bit more sleep. Alright, take it easy, okay? If you need anything, even just someone to talk to, I'm around. Thanks, Ryota, I appreciate it. Of course, get some rest. Hold on, I've had this conversation before. You switch off your phone and slip into bed. The sun hasn't fully risen yet, but the morning sun feels cold and sterile, reminiscent of the night before. I had that same interaction with him before, though. You should not have called her. You close your eyes, but your thoughts claw their way back to your mother. You try not to think about her, you try not to care. But the fear creeps in anyway. Quiet, like the never-ending noise in your head. Your skin feels damp with sweat. The sheets feel too tight. Your hair tangles around your neck, feels like it's choking you. Your pulse thuds heavy in your chest, louder than it should be. Too loud. Similar. They sound like the drums. Like the ones you hear when no one's around. Like something waiting just beyond the edge of sleep. The noise grows until you can't tell if it's in your head or in the walls. And just as your heart begins to race, sleep finally and unwillingly drags you under. I'm getting impatient. Ooh, it's about to be a monster fucker. I can't stand it. Every heartbeat, every breath she clings to, it grates on me. They keep interfering one after another like gnats buzzing in my ears. But it's her I want. Just her. Just one crack, one slip. Let the fear split into resolve. Let the despair hollow her out. I just need her to crack. And then, finally, I can feast. The others. They're moving faster than I anticipated. Their hands are all over the board, pulling her this way, that way. Away from me. We have to act now, before she... No. No, not again. I won't lose her to them again. Wait, I've had this interaction before, but I didn't have the art with it. She won't make the wrong choice. She won't. I just need one more chance. One more opening, one whisper in the right ear. If I can reach her again just once, she'll remember. She'll remember everything. And then, she'll come back to me. You jolt awake, breath catching your throat. Your eyes blink against the light only to realize there is none. You fumble for your phone, the screen glows to life. Two things greet you. The time, 8 p.m., and a single message from your mother. Your heart stutters as you unlock it. The message is short, unmistakable. I'm fine. Okay. You stare, your chest tightens. You don't know what to feel. You're never one to linger in communicating with her. A quick word or two usually suffices, and yet, this time, unfamiliar weight coils in your chest, slow and insistent. A flicker of uncertainty, sharp as a spark, begins to burn beneath your ribs, urging you to reach out and ask for more. You want to ask her, "Are you sure? If something's wrong, please let me know." But instead you hesitate, your fingers hovering over the screen. You know you should. You know you want to. But you can't bring yourself to do it. No. Maybe it's nothing. You're just being paranoid. Nothing to get too worked up over, as Mom always says. You tap send, and then nothing. The screen pulses with silence, followed by the system error. Message failed to send, recipient unavailable. You feel the burning rise again, bubbling up behind your eyes, hot and relentless. She probably turned off her phone. I'm just being overly anxious again. Maybe I should just get out of for a bit, run some errands, even if it's late. You clean yourself up and head out, trying hard not to think about anything else. But no matter how hard you try, her words cling to you because you know far too well how it is to lie so easily. Huh? I have no tasks? Okay. Suddenly your phone rings. It's Yoko. I was worried you wouldn't pick up. Ryota mentioned you weren't feeling well today. I hope you're doing a little better. Well, maybe just a bit better than I was this morning. Ah, that's a relief. Sorry for the sudden call. I've had this interaction before. Even if I've not had the art to go with it. I'm a little confused. You gave me the Senkai. Yeah. Aside from work, so I don't think anyone really texts him except us. Got to go again. The look that says you're trying to figure out something or someone. Is it about your mom? Yeah, no, I've had this interaction. Hmm. So now I have his phone. Oh, the cat's at the cafe! Hello! You spot a familiar stray cat, Miyabi, lounging outside the cafe. He stares at you as you leave, eyeing you meticulously as if waiting for your arrival. He lets out a loud meow before strutting off a few meters ahead. As he walks ahead, he turns his back to you, gives you a pointed look like he's personally offended you haven't started following him yet. Follow him? Miyabi meows in approval and continues to lead you through the alleyways, weaving between the narrow streets and hidden corners of the city. Before you knew it, Miyabi has led you towards the direction of Haruki's office. And with that, Miyabi left flicking, flickering his tail at you as he disappears into the shadows of the alley. He just walked me here. You knock on Haruki's door. There's no answer. But something feels off. The door is slightly ajar. Oh! You hesitate, then push it gently, stepping inside. Haruki? The office is dim and cluttered, as if it hasn't seen sunlight in weeks. Papers are scattered across the floor, stacked in unstable towers on the desk. Sticky notes cling to old monitors like wilted leaves. His office is a cluttered mess, papers strewn across every surface, piles of folders threatening to collapse, the floor barely visible beneath it all. But what really catches your eye are the objects that don't belong. Strange talismans pinned to the walls, amulets strung along shelves like charms warding off something unseen. A shrine of beliefs and symbols, wedged awkwardly between coffee stained reports and half filled notebooks. Faith woven into filing systems. It doesn't make sense. And yet somehow it does. It made as much sense as Haruki. Just like him, his office was messy, disorganized but deliberate. Okay, okay. Um, I don't know about the window. The board? You walk over to the whiteboard, eyeing the mess of notes pinned across it with red strings in every direction. Messy notes, color coded string, and wild scribbles that probably made sense only to Haruki. Your eyes land on a yellowed scrap of paper pinned dead center on the board. 8 September 2022 will be an interesting day for the Queen. A prediction 13 years from now. It's absurd, but also very Haruki. Still, none of it seems useful. Just the usual paranoia that fills half his workspace. But then something catches your eye. Behind the chaos, tucked behind the edge of the board, is a stack of papers, not part of the conspiracy college, hidden maybe on purpose. You step closer, hesitating for a moment. Do you tear down the board to reach it? Yes. You reach out and begin pulling away the layers of string, newspaper, and pinned notes. What was once just a chaotic board slowly reveals something more deliberate underneath. Faint words speak through the worn paper. Established in the 1960s with origins traced back to the Reiwa era, many women recruited, most vanished from the public eye. Renowned spiritual master joins under unclear circumstances. Current leader, identity unknown. At the center, etched clearly in black ink, is a symbol you recognize all too well. A name you've heard far too often. Hiroshi no Kami. You always knew Haruki had some kind of tie to the organization. But this goes deeper than you ever imagined. Behind the layers of conspiracy and junk, you find a wall full of research. Pages and pages of documents mapping the group's history, down to every bizarre prediction they've ever made. Clippings from newspapers, flyers, public scandals. What stops you are the notes about you. They talk about your history, ramblings of things that don't make sense, incoherent words seemingly talking about past connection of some sort. They reference your confusion, your pain, the isolation that followed. They mention your mother and her eventual involvement with the organization, things even you didn't know about. But it doesn't stop there. There are entries that haven't happened yet, notes about your eventual involvement with the group, your connection to something called the trigger, and finally, in thick red ink, the choice. Am I hearing all these things as I'm reading? Because, oh boy. It's daytime, yeah? Can I open all the windows? But among the scribbles, something even more unnerving catches your eye. The same two words, I'm sorry, scribbled all over. Scrawled beside every recorded calamity, every chilling prediction. Sometimes frantic, but all tinged with the same desperation. As if apologizing could undo what had already happened, or what was still to come. You step back, breath catching your throat as the whole wall comes into view. The strings, the headlines, the predictions, the apologies. Compared to the tangled web of conspiracy theories, this is something else entirely. More chaotic, yes, but at the same time, it doesn't feel fabricated. You can see his thoughts bleeding onto the page, the fear, the guilt. The more you read, the less you understand. The words blur together, their meaning slips through your fingers, and all that's left on the board are his fears. No matter how cheerful Haruki seems, how easy his smile comes, or how casually he talks, you really don't know him. Can you even trust someone like that? Yes. Whatever Haruki's hiding from you, for now, it doesn't matter. What matters is right in front of you, spelled out across the board, clear as day. He's afraid of something. Something big enough to shatter through his persona. And even if he can't bring himself to tell you everything, you'll stand by him anyway. He's been kind to you. He's shown you warmth when he didn't have to. And if someday he ends up betraying you, you know you'd still regret not trying to help him when he needed it most. Because no matter how much doubt clouds your mind, one thing feels certain. Haruki is a good person. At least you believe he is. Okay, what are these? You step carefully around the clutter, avoiding the mess of folders and papers scattered across the floor. You pick up at random and begin flipping through it. Notes, case files, client reports. Haruki's handwriting scrawls across the pages, some neat, other frantic. One entry is about a housewife convinced her home was haunted. Turns out her teenage sons were staging ghost videos to upload to YouTube, sorry. Their top video got 100 views. Another file talks about an overworked office lady who suffered such intense grief it began attracting malevolent spirits. Not ghosts of the dead, just things. Negative energy is drawn to pain like flies to rot. That one hits a little too close. Still, judging by the sheer volume of these cases, business seems to be booming. Haruki's either incredibly good at what he does, or just convincing enough that desperate people keep coming back. Maybe both, you included. Then something folded neatly between the pages catches your eye. You pull it out. A flyer, familiar. The same one you've seen before, the one from that religious sect. So they're targeting Haruki's clients now. You frown, thumbing the edge of the paper. Guess they'll take anyone who'll listen. Talismans? You walk over to the wall, eyes fixed on strange talisman hanging, hanging in uneven rows. They're covered in unfamiliar religious symbols, glyphs, and markings you can't quite place. Not anything you've ever seen before. Some of them are burned around the edges, blackened like someone held them too close to an open flame. Others have symbols that look deliberately scratched out, gouged through with something sharp. You lean close, the pit in your stomach growing as you read the faint numbers scribbled on the paper. Tiny dates are scribbled at the bottom of each talisman. They're faint but legible. Most are dated just a few days ago. Why would he keep the damaged ones? And these dates are so recent. You've already seen things most people would never believe: supernatural events, unexplainable encounters. But for some reason, this wall of scorched face talisman makes your skin crawl in a different way. Could they be connected to you in some way? Are the burned ones from bad days at your place? Oh, what's that? Is it the cat? You take a step towards the window, and glance outside. Down below, a stray cat is curled up in an alley, fast asleep. It's completely unbothered by the chaos of the world around it. You watch it for a moment, feeling a strange sense of calm wash over you. The cat stretches, yawns, and then settles back down. It's still flicking lazily. You can't help but envy it. Oh, to be a cat sleeping in an alleyway in the middle of the day. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, doesn't look like it. Okay, to the door. Suddenly the phone in your pocket vibrates. Without thinking, you pull it out and then pause when you realize it's not yours. It's Ryota's. The screen lights up with a new message. It's from your mother. Keep her occupied for now. You almost lose your balance. This whole time you were worrying about her, wondering what she's hiding, whether she's safe, whether she even cares. And yet she's texting Ryota behind your back. You don't know whether to laugh, cry, or feel completely numb. A tight knot forms in your chest, confusion gives way to something heavier, more invasive, curiosity. You stare at the phone, its screen still glowing in your hand. You could unlock it, just to make sense of all this. Then again, you said you trusted him. And this doesn't feel like something a trusting person would do. He's hiding too much. Unlock his phone. Holy shit. Keep her occupied for now. I'll be gone for a bit. The elders have summoned me. Monitor her as per usual. When does she get off work again? 8 p.m. Report. She's doing well. Not well enough. I'm heading over. I don't think that's necessary, ma'am. Nonsense. I clearly need to intervene. Keep her in line next time. Okay. So Ryota and your mom have been talking. You've always known about it, but reading the actual text messages makes your stomach churn for some reason. Maybe facing it straight on is too much for you. Because then it means that everything you feared, every uncomfortable thought in your mind was true. That Ryota might never have been on your side at all. And it hurts. God, it hurts. You hate her for it, you hate him for it. But you can't, not really. You know it's not entirely his fault. But you're still so angry. It boils within you. He could have done more. He should have. Should you still trust a man like this? Trusting him. He's in a tight spot. Yeah. Because he feels like he owes the mom a lot. He's still part of the cult. And he's just like letting her fuck with you, essentially. So I trust him only because I know what he's about now. You quietly lock the phone and slip it back into your pocket. Your thoughts drift everything the two of you have been through, all the way from your childhood till now. It might hurt for now, but it doesn't mean Ryota isn't trying in his own way. He's struggling, just like you are. And if he can't say the right words, if he's still afraid to face things, then maybe what he needs is someone who won't give up on him. Because you know he'd do the same. Ryota a good person that you're sure of. Now, am I gonna leave him when it comes to my mom? I don't know. Probably not. But keep an eye on him. I don't see anyone on the street. I mean, the cat's there. The cat led me to his office. Suddenly you feel a tap on your shoulder. Oh my... Pardon me, ma'am. I hope I've been kind to you lately. Who? It's you again. Ah, so you do remember us. That's a good sign. Perhaps you've taken a moment to reflect on our scriptures? I haven't, and once again, I'm not interested. That's disappointing to hear. You know, many of the troubles you've been facing, they're not uncommon. In fact, they're expected when one strays too far from the path. The spirits, for example, don't. I've heard the speech before, but I overcame it myself with my own strength. So no offense, but I think I can handle whatever else that comes my way. That's certainly one approach, but imagine how much lighter your burdens would be if only you'd know thank you. I really hope that's the last time we see them. Maybe I should report this to the police. Tried to find the road around town, visit the police station. Oh, it's past my curfew though. Fuck it. Let's go to the Swiss shop. Maybe it's there. Should head back soon. As you stand there, something inside you twists. That uneasy feeling like when you forget to turn off the stove or leave the door unlocked. That quiet dread that something's wrong, even if you can't name what. It hums low in your chest, a nagging pull at the edge of your awareness. You try to shake it off, but the feeling only sharpens, like there's something waiting for you. No, calling you from home. You don't know why, you don't know what, but suddenly it's clearer than anything else in your head. You need to go back. Now. It's really late. I better head back before Mom gives me a mouthful. No. We're going to the police. As soon as I find it. Police station. You hear someone call out your name. Mira, there you are. Footsteps close in fast. Before you can react, you feel the heat of someone's breath against your cheek. I've been looking everywhere for you. The others keep letting you slip through, but not me. I don't blame them though. They're not exactly persuasive. But you can't keep running from this. You have to listen. There's not much time left. Come with us. You'll see. You'll understand. I said no, stay away from me. You try to push him away, but he only steps closer, his eyes dark and unyielding. You don't get it. You don't want us to tell you anything, but I know you want to. It's tearing you apart, isn't it? That emptiness, that fear? I can take it away, right now. All you have to do is follow me. The stranger reaches out to grab your arm, but stops himself, slightly hovering above your skin. One step is all it takes. No, I'm not going anywhere with you. You don't understand what's at stake, so just come with us. He'll guide you to salvation. I told you no, stay back. This isn't just about you anymore. I have to do this for all our sakes. His hand shoots out, gripping your wrist, as cold, firm, and desperate. What the? Let go of me. Someone help. You scan your surroundings, but the police nearby avert their eyes, walking faster, pretending not to see. You twist, fighting your heart pounding as the grip tightens. They'll save us, all of us. Through me, through you. It hurts. What? What's wrong with you? Let go. In his agony, his grip falters. You yank yourself free, stumbling back and running, leaving him behind, writhing, babbling in broken fragments. What happened? Apartments. You lean in, straining to catch any sound beyond the door, but there's nothing. It's not unusual for Ren, yet the silence in this apartment building presses on you, leaving a gnawing sense of unease. It's really late. Fine. It's a bit early to go home. Besides, the house is making me feel uncomfortable. Huh? What do you mean? Huh? Okay. Cafe? You hear footsteps approaching from behind. Hello, ma'am. We meet again. You again. No matter how many people you send to me, I don't want to hear it, so listen to me for the last time. I don't want anything to do with your organization, so leave me alone. Yes, you made that perfectly clear, twice, in fact. But this isn't about you. It's about your mother. My mother? She has finally embraced the full potential of our Lord Hiroshi no Kami. She's transcended. She's become one with him. What are you talking about? Where is she? As I said, she's risen in ranks and she is one with the Lord now. We can help you too, just as we helped her. So come, follow us. We'll give you salvation. No, just tell me where she is. She's with us, and judging by the look on your face, you're worried. She sends you a message, didn't she? What did it say? She says she's fine, but... And now you choose to play the loving daughter? How convenient. You ignored her for so long, and suddenly her absence means something to you. What do you know about our relationship? I do care about her. Things are just complex, and our relationship is complicated. And don't you want to fix that? It's not too late. You can still have the mother you always longed for. Not with her, you can't. It's all within your reach, as long as you join us. No, I don't think so. Your phone rings, slicing through the tension like a blade. I need to answer this. Hello? Mira, something's wrong. It's Kazuki's spirit. He's acting up again, worse than before. I think there's some kind of auspicious date today that's tied to his death. I didn't realize until now, and I think it's triggered something in him. Kazuki? What's happening? What's wrong with him? Whatever's been haunting that house is getting stronger, more aggressive. But Haruki, I thought you said it wasn't Kazuki causing it. Look, I think you'd better come home fast. I'm already here waiting for you. Just hurry, okay? I have to go. Please just tell my mother to contact me directly. Wait, you don't have to go. Come back. Haruki, what's going on? What's happening with the spirit? Are you alright? Mira? I was wrong. I thought I could handle them, but they're too strong. They're overwhelming me. I can't hold them back anymore. Not alone. What do you mean? I'll help you. Just tell me what you need. No, it's not enough. Not for this. Even with the both of us, it's too powerful. We need someone stronger, someone we can trust, someone who can truly end this. Haruki, this isn't like you. What's going on? Hiroshi no Kami. He's the answer. He can help us. He'll cleanse this place. He'll save us from what's coming. All we have to do is let him in. Oh, no. The organization? No, what are you even saying? You're working with them? Do you even hear what you're saying? I've been enlightened, Mira, don't you see? All this time, I've tried to protect you, tried to shield you from the darkness in this place. But the haunting never stopped. They only got worse. No matter how many charms, how many rituals, it was never enough. I was weak, helpless, useless to you. But now there's someone who can help, someone who can truly end this. You have been helping me. You're wrong, Haruka. You have been helping me. You always have. No, the spirits are still here. They haven't stopped. They're getting worse. That's not your fault. That's what's happening isn't because you failed. You've helped me in more ways than you even realize. Without you, I wouldn't have made it this far. We don't need some false god to save us. You're strong, Haruki. And I couldn't have done any of this without you. And what good has that help done in the end? Everything I tried and none of it worked. The hauntings didn't stop. My plans fell apart. And now, I'm not even sure if I made things worse. You believed in me, and even when you shouldn't have. You're so naive, always clinging to this blind faith in people, even after they disappoint you again and again. Think about it. How many people have let you down? How many have walked away without a second thought? That's why you're alone. That's why there's no one left. This is why you're suffering. Don't you dare talk to me like that. I don't know what's gotten into you, but this isn't you. Not really. After everything we've been through, this is weird. The Haruki I've known is kind and caring. He's not like this. He wouldn't have said something like that. Who are you? That's the thing, Mira. You barely even know me. And yet you stupidly still trust me. For what reason, I wonder, other than your supposed stupidity. This isn't Haruki. His words are vile, venomous, and cut deep, but what's more unsettling is his face. I can't trust you. That's not you, Haruki. Ooh. I don't trust you anymore? Ooh, complicated. So, is this him or not? It could be it's not him, and it could be it is. He asks you at the start to keep trusting him. So am I saying I don't trust you to the thing that might be him or might not be him? Or am I saying I don't trust you to him? I'm gonna find out, I guess. I trust you. I trust you, Haruki. The real Haruki. Because whatever's standing in front of me right now, that's not him. So I'll ask you one more time, who are you? Satome Haruki, exorcist extraordinaire at your service. Or something like that. You're not Haruki. I'm not? There it is again, your delusions creeping back in like they always do. No ghost left to chase, running out of things to blame? Maybe it's time for doppelgangers. That'd be more exciting, wouldn't it? You could finally be the center of attention. Poor Mira, always the victim, always in need. You're unraveling. Everyone sees it. Honestly, maybe your mother was right about you all along. You're paranoid, unstable, a burden to everyone around you. And the worst part? Deep down, you're starting to believe it too. You reject, you believe. I reject. No, I don't. I've come too far to let you twist this. Everything I've been through, I managed to overcome. Be it with my own strength or with help from the people beside me. I know that, and deep down, you know it too. You're not Haruki. I don't know what kind of spirit you are or what you're trying to be, but I'm not falling for it. Not this time. I'm not backing down. I'm stronger than you, and you're not going to hurt me anymore. Oh well, you figured it out. Congratulations, I suppose. But no matter, things have finally begun to move again. You know, I really do want it to end. To finally put this wretched game to rest. But with every cycle, every turn, I will grow stronger, and soon I won't need you at all. I've seen so many versions of you. Each version still clinging to hope, still screaming into the dark. But you always come back, you always try, and I always win. Over and over and over again. Let's see how long you last this time. Is this Haruki? Mira, wake up, please, you have to get up. The fire, it's almost on you. You can survive this, but only if you move. Mira, listen to me, get up. Get up. Your skin stings, your clothes are burning away, melting to ash against your body. But still you move, somehow, you push yourself up. You scan the room in a panic, the smoke thick in the air, heat licking at your skin. And then your eyes land on it, the incense from Kazuki's shrine has toppled over. Somehow the flame grew large enough, and now it's spreading fast. The fire crackles and roars, devouring everything you once held dear. You stumble back, overwhelmed, part of you wants to collapse right then and there. What's the point in fighting? What's left to save? But then through the rising smoke you see it. Kazuki's photo, shattered on the floor, the glass fractured, but his face still visible. Something stirs in you. You have to keep going. You grate your teeth, push yourself up. You stand. Every step is agony. You're so close. Your hands reach towards the door handle, and then something grabs you. A hand, cold, strong. Fingers curl around your neck, yanking you back into the smoke. You're not going anywhere. You thrash, choke, claw at the air. You were so close, the door was right there. But the smoke swarms your vision, curling into your lungs like poison. You almost made it. Almost. Something rips at your skin, dragging you back into the blaze. Is it the fire itself? The creature? You can't tell. Your thoughts are blurring, flickering like dying embers, and just as the darkness threatens to swallow you whole, you see it. A silhouette rushes through the smoke, fast, desperate. Arms wrap around you. Someone lifts you up. You can't see their face, but they're real, warm and solid. And then you breathe a sigh of relief and finally let go. Are you sure you want to return to the main menu? No. I wanna save. God damn it. Yes. Oh, okay. So that's the last day. Okay, cool. There was some things are apart from another day that I played, so I don't know if I fucked something up, but that's the last day. That was the end of the demo version. Does that mean we have more art in the gallery? Oh, we do. This is cute. Look at him. But then also look at him. This one's sweet. I want, cause my affection with him was higher at some point as well. This is our exorcist. Our affection with our dead husband also got higher at some point. So I wonder how that goes. I didn't dream of Ren, and I'm guessing that's because I didn't have any interactions with him. So I'm probably missing out on artwork for that. Alright, so that is the official end of the Lover's Enigma demo. The Kickstarter is active. Let's see what their progress is. Oh, they're making big progress. They're almost halfway through their progress. So if you go and back their project, you can pledge. There are different levels, like Acolyte, the Supplicant, the Adept, the Disciple, many other ones actually, now that I look at it. What the heck? A whole lot. Oh, you get stickers with these? Oh. Oh, you can get prints. There's an art book? Ooh, that one's expensive though, but there's a Miyabi tier. It's 3K. You get to make an get to make an NPC. So I don't know how this works. I think you just pledge. You pick one. I think. And then you log in or create an account. And somewhere there should be something where you can put in a code. If you put in my name, I think it registers that you found them through me. I'm not 100% sure how this works. But that's where the paid advertising thing comes from, because it does register that you found them via me, and I think I get something out of it. This is all new to me as well. Either way, I just want this to get funded because it was really good. And like I said, the game gave me nightmares, which I will not get into. I'll maybe answer the dev if they ask me how it gave me nightmares, but I was not very proud of the fact that I woke up in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. and I was sweating. I was in a panic and I was sweating. But yeah, that's it for Lover's Enigma. I can probably go back and play through different routes if that's something you guys are interested in. But so far, Haruki is favorite. I think if I had to pick, I would try for our dead husband to see how that works, mostly out of curiosity. And I feel like I missed out on Ren a lot. I would go for Ren. I want to like our childhood friend, but I am so suspicious of them because they're so much closer to our mom, who's doing a lot of the cult stuff, which just feels not great to deal with. So that